What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here with part 6 of the Crimson Desert Fists Only playthrough, and we are working our way through, I think, chapter 5 right now, or maybe even further, just getting through this northern area, heading towards Payloon, I believe. Let's take a look and see exactly where we're actually in chapter 6, Cracks in the Shield. We're taking the battle to the Black Bears. This is the tribe that destroyed us earlier in the game. And we are now working our way through that. But yeah, having a blast so far. This game is pretty awesome. Not too many complaints, especially with the constant patches and updates and quality of life changes. So let's see what we can do. I think we needed to, yeah, we're gonna speak with the soldier at the gun site. We had just destroyed the wagon in the previous episode, so let's do that. Looks like there's some sort of, I don't know, document or something over here. Let's see. Yes, a recipe for some meat skewers, which we've been finding on the enemies, which is fantastic. So this is a new recipe for us. Remember, for the recipes, whenever you grab them, you can typically just hand them over or back to any kind of cook or anything. You can gift them just to increase trust, or you can sell them right back. So whatever makes sense. All right, we're going fist only. I almost forgot. No, why would you do that, Glyph? My gosh. Well, I'm gonna delete the file now. I'm just kidding. I've done that so many times on accident. Just accidentally, he pulls out his weapon just every once in a while. Very nice. And we're burning through our stamina. We're gonna need to invest in some stamina for sure. Let's make our way over here, knock this guy off. Oh really? Where'd you come from? My goodness. He's got a fire spear or something. That's awesome.
You should have run away.
I like his axe, or whatever it is. See if he dropped it. Did you drop the axe? He did not. Alright, that dude's dead too. And you. Okay. We got more meat skewers. That's perfect, because the more heals we have, the better. This guy. We're getting a handful of artifacts too as we continue fighting through these waves of enemies, so that is nice. See if I can take this guy out real quick. What you running? It's a great way to warm up anyways. Oh, that guy looks cool. Did you or will you drop your fire spear? Because that thing looked amazing. Not that I'll be able to use it, but that's what you think. We gotta get that nice rhythm going again. There it is. So by interrogating him like that, we can get more information, and apparently you just start acquiring knowledge, so that is good stuff. Hold on a sec. His weapon's right here. Oh my gosh. Is that real? Flame spear? But it has durability. Okay, dang. So that is a weapon that's temporary, kind of like the there's a special axe you can get. Oh man, that's so cool. A spear that spits fire, designed by an engineer, inspired by fire-breathing dragons. Not merely a weapon for stabbing a single foe, but forged to face many at once. Fitted with a fuel tank, it can be used longer than the blazing spear. That is so cool. Look at that. Yeah, that's insane. Alright, let's go back and we need to head over to this gun site. Now, hopefully I can skip past some of these guys. Nope. Dude, these guys are insane, man. Alright. Where are my helpers? Like, for real. I'm just getting skewered to death here. That's great. This idiot keeps hopping on his horse. Like, stay off, dude. Oh, don't run away now, big guy. Yeah, fists are so strong, my gosh. Alright, we are running out of heals though, steadily, so I need to be pretty smart about this. These engagements are not helping. Why is this base so far away? Alright, we're gonna keep coming up here. And up. Yeah, I guess they're just on top of a little hill, not really a direct path, which is probably pretty smart.
These cannons.
Alright. Talk to me, little man. Oh no, he's not little, he's actually just sitting down. Oops.
Can you lend us a hand? The cannon wheel's busted.
Lift the barrel.
The barrel? Sure.
You gotta fix a flat here. Come on, big guy. The thing must be heavy as hell. There you go. Just like in real life. All set.
Thank you. You're amazing. My word, she looks good as new.
All set. Okay, cool. So that's good. Except the only bad thing is it's pointed right at him, so hopefully he knows that. Destroy the Black Bear watchtowers.
Blast those black bears, scum.
How? Oh, you do it. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Terrible shots.
Grey, mate. Know your way around a cannon?
No.
Man the cannon and ready yourself.
So you have to do this. This is actually scripted.
Aim for those smoking watchtowers and fire.
Let's see. Aim. And fire. So there you do have to use projectiles in the sequence, kind of like in the tutorial where you had to actually do a strike with the sword every once in a while, so that's fine. What else do I need? Just some more watchtowers, I guess. Dude, I'm like a surgeon with this thing. Taking out all these towers. I'm not sure what's next though. Alright, what now? Destroy the smoking watchtowers. Oh, my bad. Okay. That makes more sense. I didn't know I could destroy like the stone structures, but that's cool. So you would have to use this. If it was the wooden structures only, then you'd be able to just destroy them with your your fists most likely, or just, you know, the R1, R2 attacks, but no worries. This is kind of like a scripted event where you have to use these cannons. That's kind of fun though. Oh, is that not dead yet? Okay, it is. So there's 2 left. Rox, what's going on? Hola, my friend. How you doing? And then we can come up here. Final one is off in the distance. I'm glad they marked them, and it's like not so, you know, immersion breaking at all. It's just, hey, follow the smoke trails. Alright, so these are now destroyed. Now what? That was awesome, by the way. I used my fist to load the cannon, so.
Absolutely incredible. Are you heading to the castle? Best grab some whistling arrows on your way.
Whistling
Know
arrows.
where to lay down our cannon fire.
Okay.
Help us shove some hot iron down their throats.
What's up, my friend? How you doing? Happy Friday. Use the whistling arrow near artillery batteries to request fire support from your allies. Press left and navigate to the arrow tab to equip the whistling arrows. When the whistling arrow is fired within the support range shown on the map, an artillery strike will hit the exact spot where the arrow lands. Use this to destroy enemy facilities or eliminate large swaths of enemy to gain the upper hand in battle. Whistling arrow can be acquired from the supply depot of each outpost. But you get 10 of them at least. Cool. Well, unless we have to use it, I will not use it, just to avoid any kind of, you know, obviously we're trying to do everything fists only, so. But that obviously did require us to use the cannons to destroy those structures, so. I know my guy looks cool, but I'm thinking so that it doesn't start looking all samey. We're gonna have to change this up. Where's my... There it is. That's what I want. This is wonderful right here. Okay, the bunch of whistling arrows here. We can go ahead and grab these. Alright, that should be plenty. Not that we'll need them, hopefully, but that's good enough. See if there's anything else around here that we want to loot, and then we'll go ahead and move on. I sure am. Fist pumping too. Okay, more weapons there. Yeah, nothing else. Okay, so that's fine. Let's just go ahead and head to the main objective. There seems to be something over here. Maybe a fast travel point? Which I am glad to have, because we haven't seen any fast travel points in a while, actually. There's this here, and what does it want me to do exactly? There's multiple points of interest, so... Speak with the soldier at the base of the outskirts. Okay, so let's talk with this idiot. Let's go do some work.
How dare you abandon our comrade? Fuck, I didn't abandon him. Let's wait for reinforcements.
Wait for reinforcements. I look so crazy right now. But I think it looks really good. We got the steampunk helmet.
One of our men was nabbed by black bears.
More like left for dead. I told you it was an ambush. Oh, that's a convenient excuse, Harris. I'm telling the truth. If only you'd cease. You're just gonna leave him? Let me bloody kill him yourself.
Who's arguing?
We don't stand a chance on our own. And how are we supposed to fight that monster? Well, who do you believe? Go on. Both of you shut it.
I look great now. Yeah, with that helmet, perfect fit.
You're all right.
Steampunk fist machine.
I'll handle it. Hold your position.
Yeah, what were they even fussing about? Alright, so they just were complaining about nothing, and then we need to go to this area. 230. Alright. Let's go around, find the path. So let me just confirm. This would be an outpost. At least that's what it seems like to me. And this is where I'd restock arrows.
The supplies have been prepared.
What just happened?
Wait! Take these supplies.
Catch your breath.
It's like a pit stop.
Your horse is good to go.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Solomon signed upon you.
Thanks, man. So those are the supply posts. That's pretty cool. I got some wine. Love that. Alright, so... go this way.
No killing. No killing.
Formula 1 pit stop. That's exactly what it was. Whoa, that guy looks crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm dead. Yeah, that dude was huge. Remember, that possibly was a boss, so I'm not going to use a Palmer pill. I'll only use the pills or the revival pills on regular kind of zones, not boss fights. Okay, that seemed like a boss fight. That guy was like 10 feet tall. Maybe we clear out a little bit too. That was pretty hectic. Dude, there's like hundreds of them, man. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to go in the dirt. I just got this awesome flame spear too. I need a better area to fight.
All you lot do is run.
You know what? I forgot to use stamina and heals too.
Has no place. Go right next to Gia.
Oof. I just kill like 100 of these guys and then that'll dwindle these numbers down. They can bust up in that wall. They look like they want to run. There you go. This guy doesn't know what the hell he wants to do, but I'm just gonna knock him off his horse. Alright, he's dead. And then you, with this spear, you're next. This dude's intense, man. Whoa!
The North has no place. The North has no place.
How did he just tank through that?
The North has no place.
Dude. That big guy's gotta go in the dirt, man. This guy has to die. Okay, thank you. Another thing is my food. I need like the cheaper food. There you go.
Die, old Eddie, you shite.
I'm using all my good foods. Damn, he hit it like a horse. Yeah, this dude hits crazy strong. Ooh, his cloak fell off. Alright, we need more stamina after this. Let me just do this real quick. Dude, get wrecked, man. Oh man, that was intense. Yes, pick the shrubby Sephora. Why not? Get out of the plants, Cliff. It was just hide and stuff. That's fine. Any food items, honestly, are going to be more valuable than anything else, so that's good. I'm going to go ahead and heal here. Take this guy out. I could use the whistling arrows, but I'm not going to.
You should have run away. I needed a good sweat.
Where's that big guy? Okay. We're not to the big guy just yet, but I'm going to take out everything in between. Does that say rubber? Might need that. It's probably going to be a rare crafting material.
Nick, you there, yeah? The North has no place.
Oops.
Run with your tails tucked. Just right on time.
Alright, those shielded guys are in pain, and so are the axe wielders. Let me just go through here quickly as I can here. If he comes to attack me, I'm going to tackle him so hard. Get out of here. Oh, is that a bear hat? Ah, I don't get to use that one. Okay, now we go into our stats, our skills at least. Golly. We need more stamina, we need more health. I mean, honestly. This is gonna use every single one of my points right now. No! Leg sweep, and then what is this? Yeah, we'll do that. Why not? I don't have enough. Not enough juice, huh? We need 3. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're hurting for abyss fragments right now. Jeet Kune Do power punch. It was a 1-inch punch. I actually have this spear in my other file. That's cool. Yeah, I was looking at something. Please don't do that. Whoa. If this guy... Okay, there you go. Branding spear. Oof. Selling all that. So they're not quite unique, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. I am going to do something. I'm going to save because, like, I am struggling right now. And then we'll continue onward. Jeez, I don't know if that's a boss, so I don't see a health bar, but I don't know. I don't think he's a boss. We'll just try this for now. I did save, so we'll see. He's just a big guy, I guess. Because a boss would have, like, proper, like, health bar and name, you know? These idiots are running. What is my horse doing? I don't know how to, like, I guess when I'm getting hit, there's just no... whatchamacallit. There's just no way to parry after that, I guess. See, some of them are retreating, some of them are just being crazy. Like, what am I supposed to do? That guy just didn't want to die, man. Yeah, that was just a bunch of different enemies. It's the mountain from GOT, Game of Thrones.
Let's go.
You know that there's a weapon that I got on my main file called the Hound. It's pretty awesome. What's up, fam? How you doing, brother? Ciao, as they say. So we just needed to defeat the base, that's all. It was just kind of that percentage type deal, it looks like. Nice. That was kind of close though, but... Whoa, what is that, a spaceship? Or a tank?
Looking for you.
Medieval tank.
Sensors using some strange weaponry.
Don't worry about me. Hurry.
Alright, let's see what we got. Destroy the Black Bear's battle weapons, okay. Will do. I'm assuming one of the battle weapons is over here. Yeah, that guy didn't have anything after all that, his big ass. Seriously? Wait, what? Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. There's literally a weapon called the Hound. It's and it's a two-handed gigantic sword. That's sick. Why is this red? What does that mean? I do not know. Bunch of other weapons. We get the well-aged cheese. I love that. Here's oats for the horse. Alright, Harspia. Away! I mean, there are mechanical enemies in the game. Yeah, it'd be cool to have like a medieval tank. There's even a train. You know, I rode the train and it took me like 20 minutes. Like, I was literally riding it for like 20 minutes. It was insane. Oh, my horse is jacked, man. Okay, so if your horse is messed up, there's a few things you can do. So I'm going to show you actually a few of them. So you can go into your inventory, and if you have any horse tonics or sugar cubes, you can give them that. So if we take a look at the health, it's currently at 48 out of 495 health. You see that in the top right above me. And if you go to your sugar cubes, you can see that that health will increase. So I'm going to give it a sugar cube right here. And you have to feed it from on top of it. You cannot hand it the sugar cubes from like if you're standing. So now what we can do is we can take a look at his health. He should be a little bit better. I mean, it does a pretty good chunk. So he's at 150 now. But let's just say, you know, no, that's not good enough. If you have food, like you can actually drop food for him. So if you have like, for example, carrots or something like that, you can drop these items for him. So let's see what kind of food items we do have. I'm not sure if he'll eat oats, but we can go ahead and try. Yeah, it doesn't say. So let's place it and see if he eats it. I don't know if he will, but sometimes if it's like a vegetable, he would go right to it. So it looks like he might eat it. Come on. He's dancing. He's excited. There you go. So he's actually eating it. So the oats are an item that they can actually eat, as well as like carrots, vegetables, whatever. So that should heal him up even more. So once he's done eating, we'll take a look at his health again. So his health is now probably shot up a bit. It was at 150. It got up to 156, so not much there. Sugar cubes are far better. Or what you can do is you can actually just slap his cheek. So you can just do this right here. Like you're going to do a force palm punch and then switch to healing by pressing L3. And you can just aim and hit him. And that makes them all jiggly. But what happens is what you do is you take a look at the inventory. And he just jumped up from 156 to 259. So you can do it again. I don't want to grab him. Hold on. Whoops. Sorry, Hurspia. We're going to do that again. The healing palm. Slap cheeks. And there you go. So it should only take like 3-4 hits, and that's going to heal him. We go into our inventory, and he should be maxed out. So 462 of 495, we'll do one more. So hold R3 to charge your force palm, press L3 to then aim it, and then Bob's your uncle, as they say. So now he's maxed out and good to go with 495 health. So that is how you heal a horse, guys. You're welcome. Call that the horse tutorial. All right, let's get out of here. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's just a little, a few tips that I shared in that video that I made for you guys. You guys need to check that out too. I did a video showing like secret mechanics you guys can check out and do and use in the game that I found. And they're all pretty fun, honestly. Where are these battle weapons at? Doesn't really say. Interesting. I didn't have it equipped or something as my quest or what? Trying not to sneeze. Destroy the black bear's battle weapons. Okay, I have no clue why the hell or where the hell they're at. You're very welcome, Rocks, no doubt. We usually made oat cake to feed the horse. Oat cakes, is that an RDR too? Yeah, they eat oats, apparently. That's good. Just like in real life. I don't know what these weapons are, man. Yikes, that broke my speakers. My gosh, that hurt my ears. Oh, that hurt my ears so bad. Okay, this isn't gonna work. Where's y'all's machines, man? Fam, you know everything. What am I supposed to do? But yeah, those are 3 ways to heal the horse. I learned that whenever my horse was injured. And and I figured out the force palm heal, which I thought was really neat. You can do that on any mount, by the way. Let's see. I have no clue where the hell I'm supposed to go. I saw the tank earlier, but let's go back to that main encampment. I'll pass my time feeding all my horses. Yeah, exactly. Nice and slow, right? You like doing all those things. Like, I gotta collect everything. I gotta actually feed my horse. That works. Hey, that's the right way to do it. Whatever way's fun. Whatever way you enjoy the most. I like smacking them because that's pretty funny. I like giving them like, sugar cubes or something. And then when I'm out, you just smack heal. That's the coolest thing. All right, maybe I can get a better vantage point up here. Yeah. Put that down, Cliff. What the hell are you doing? Up, up. Alright, I can get a better vantage point from here, maybe. It looked like a tank, like the same thing that was made in like World War II, like those little weird UFO tanks. Damn, I don't even know. I see nothing technological or dangerous at all. Whoa, I'm die. I was gonna say I'm dead. I didn't die. Alright, so how the heck? Alright, y'all need to die, because I need to find what I'm supposed to destroy over here. And it's going to be dark now, I'm not going to be able to see anything. Where are your vehicles, you idiots? Is that one? That looks like something. Yeah, that's what I saw. It's like a little tank, right? This has to be something, right? What the heck is that? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's what I thought too at first, but when I saw these little tank things, I was like, that's okay. Okay, so they can, oh my god, they can be destroyed by hand, which is, that's good. There was a sequence where I had to use a cannonball. It was pretty funny. A catapult kind of thing. No, it was a cannon. It was a cannon. Shooting cannonballs. So technically, scripted. I'm running out of heals, like very quickly. I have no heals, actually. Even worse. I like how some people retreat and then others are just like, nope, I'm still gonna fight. That's a Da Vinci invention, the first ever tank. Ah. It does look familiar, kind of like when he did the helicopter and things like that too. Okay, well I have no clue why they wouldn't mark those more, you know, effectively, because how the hell am I supposed, what am I, just scouring the entire battlefield? Oh, and you sneak? Oh, pwah. Dudes. Never mind. When you sneak, you can actually see the cones of vision. That's so awesome. Metal Gear Solid style. I need to get out of here, man. Lovely. There's another one, of course. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna use a Palmer pill because this is not a actual boss or anything. This is just a mission, so Palmer pills count here. I'm gonna do 30% revive until I get to like 7. Never mind, that's gonna kill me. Nice. And then just die anyways. It'd be great if I didn't take damage immediately upon getting it. There you go. That's 2 down. I'll take that death. I'll take that death. 7 is my limit, okay? I don't want to go below. That's so cool. So in the bottom left, which is obviously positioned behind me, which you guys can't see, you can crouch. And you can see the cones. I'll show you guys once I actually have a moment to breathe. Come on, Cliff. Move, buddy. There's another one over there. I just can't reach it right now. Oh, I am in trouble, man. Lovely. You know, I could just YOLO it and... How come it says destroy the Blackbeard's battle weapons 1 of 5? That's stupid. I just destroyed the second one. Alright, we're gonna revive at a checkpoint, and then I'm gonna go ahead and purchase a bunch of meals and, you know, whatever, meats and all that stuff, and that way we can craft a bunch of food. I am jacked up right now. There's one right there, though. Kind of tempted to destroy it. Alright, that's 2. I'll take it. You would think this would have like all of the best loot and you could steal like gears or whatever from it, but all I got is a little bit of lube. Okay. That's 2 down. Now we can go ahead and fast travel like far, far away. So we know that it's in the northern region. Okay, so that's fine. Let's go back to Hernand and chill for a bit so we can purchase heals, man, because we're getting jacked up. We'll go to that goblin. Hey, come on, bring the chopper. Yeah, bring the chopper. Not get to the chopper, I just need the chopper. That was hilarious, by the way. Yesterday's Predator reference. So Da Vinci's tank is not very strong. Let's go ahead and go to the goblin chick, and then that way we can purchase a bunch of meat. We're gonna cook like millions of meats. Talk to me.
I've seen men fight over meat half this good.
Hope you cook up something nice.
Damn. The problem is she doesn't have tons of food either, which kind of sucks. I'm going to show you guys something pretty awesome, by the way. So, check this out, guys. So if you ever want to cook your meat and you just don't feel like, you know, using a cooking pot or a grill because you're just crazy, you can just discard the meat on the floor. Tap L1 and R1 to activate your glint and then focus the light, and then you can actually just cook the meat like this. So you can grill your meat using the focus glint light. Just like that. So it becomes, you know, whatever, from lean raw meat to cooked meat. So there you go, and then you can just pick it up. Stow your weapon, pick it all up, and now we have all the grilled meats again. That's another really cool tip. So that's a quick way to cook multiple things at once if you're away from any cooking pot, by the way. So I do, Rocks. I do. So that's the cook, and that's the horse. Barbecue Express, exactly. It's like fast food. But that is one of my favorite secrets that I discovered. I was like, no way. It's just because I had killed something and I was like, I dropped the meat because I didn't want it. I was like, at the time on my main file, and then I was like, let me see if I can just do this. And I was burning bramble patches. I was like, what else can you burn? And I figured you could do it. I was like, there's no way. There's no way. I was just so shocked you could do that. Okay, I need more heals. I don't really know who else sells food around here. Unfortunately, that doesn't bother me one bit. Doesn't bother me one bit, Rocks. Fam says, or find a wooden box, drop all the meat in the box, and use the sword glint to burn the box. What? That'd be pretty neat. I'm not sure if that works, but I'm sure it would, based on the physics and everything that we've seen. Does my camp have like a dude, bro? I don't remember if my camp has the cook yet. On my main file, of course it does, but I don't think I have the cook on this one. You do have to recruit him, and I don't think I've done any recruitments. The tavern? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let me see, do I have the cook or not? This is where he would be. Dang it. I have to cook my own food like a peasant. I'll be darned. I'll be darned. Okay, so that's fine. To the tavern we go. Yeah, I wasn't even sure. I'm like, who else would sell food? You know, I just need meat and I can cook it, but that's not enough. I mean, you saw how quickly I was burning through those heals. I still have 3 tanks to destroy, so we'll get through those here before long. It does work. That's so cool, fam. That's so awesome. Find a crashed wagon on the side of the road. It's good timber. It's good fire. kindling. The tavern should be over here. Do some arm wrestling.
One big beautiful bloom. Is it
That's
enough
too
to
funny.
make you feel rich?
Alright, what do you have for me?
Pull up a chair and let your cares drift away. Rest up now.
I have to get anything that works right now. I think beer heals me, just like in real life.
I'm sure you'll like it. Everyone needs a rest from time to time.
Better than nothing. Hearty grilled pincers. I've never. What?
Enjoy your stay.
She doesn't have that on my other file. Was she maxed out or something, or what?
For a hot meal or a mug of ale?
A little bit of both, actually. We'll get rid of all these trash things. Gladiator branding spear, priest spear, cloth cap, Dekar sword. That looks cool. I'm keeping that. Keep the grain bowl, Becker bow, war spike. I got a bunch of these plants for some reason. Stamina, which I don't care about. I don't care about that ugly helmet either. Flame spear. I picked this up. This thing's incredible, but it does have durability, so the game does have hunting. You just go and kill animals and then you can get meat, but you have to go find them, you know, and I don't feel like doing that, but very, very valid point. You could just go and do that. I already acquired the knowledge for that. You can definitely hunt. Yeah, so that's certainly an option. I'm gonna go ahead and sell my duplicate. Gunpowder will literally do nothing for me in this file, so neither will that. Oh, I almost sold that. Might as well just sell these. I know I'm holding on to them on my other file, but as long as I've acquired said knowledge, I'm fine with it. Okay, much better. Now we're nice and clean here in terms of our inventory. Let's get out of here. But yeah, you can certainly hunt. You can fish as well. You can go. I can go and catch some fish, but I just was looking for something quick, you know, food that I can purchase. Now we're gonna go ahead and warp back up to this battlefield area, which was right here. And then maybe if I switch and toggle the map, I can see where those stupid things are. I wish they indicated where they're at. That's very odd and bizarre that they don't have them as points of interest. The battlefield is a mini region in and of itself, so to not have that as like a, hey, this is where they're at, it's kind of weird. Is that one? Mm-mm. Yeah, that didn't help either. Well, whatever. Let's go kill it anyways. Actually, before I just jump to my death. Okay. What are you doing, Cliff? Okay, hold on. That was scary. Go through the worst heals to the best heals. Alright, we're gonna go over here and figure out what's going on.
I'll reunite you with Gia.
I see one over there off in the distance. I didn't watch the gameplay trailer yet, but I did favorite it to watch later. Like, I did favorite it so I can watch it later. But no, I haven't even watched it yet. I'm just so behind on content, man. 11 minutes of gameplay footage. Immortal Shell, I loved. People were really harsh on it. I thought it was a fantastic game. One of the better Souls-like attempts out there, in my opinion. That was not a From subtitle, like, for sure. Like, definitely one of my favorites. Oh, I just used a weapon. That's fine, though. We know they can beat it. It's more of a formality at this point. Alright, dude, bro, like, back up. There's like 50 of them. So it goes to like your best heal. Like, I don't want it to do that. Okay, I need to zoom out a little bit. Why are you so far away, Mr. Archer? I haven't watched it yet, but is it any good? I thought it was so funny they released it on April Fool's. Like, I guess they didn't know. Why are you crouching, fool? This is freaking ridiculous, man. Oh, mother, man. I'm reviving instant. Mortal Shell was made by 4 or 5 people. Yeah, it was incredible for 4 or 5 people. Alright. Where's the next stupid tank? There's one. I ran right into the cannon. See, I don't like that it just automatically prioritizes the best heal. Like, don't do that. Now, this isn't annoying at all. It's not annoying at all. It looks great. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be fantastic. Oh yeah, people for sure are very critical. I think that the first game was so good. I did lore on it that covered some topic that I don't think anybody ever really touched on. It was one of my favorite lore videos to have done. See, quit prioritizing the best heal, man. Okay. I'm gonna find one more. Maybe it's because there's more than like the 5, and it allows you to then kind of freely navigate the arena or this battlefield. There's one over there. Okay, that's what we're going for. Oh gosh. Okay, stop sprinting so we can have some stamina. And this is like the first slowdown we've seen in the whole game. Fight, Cliff. Damn it. What are you doing? Okay, we've destroyed all these wagons. Battle wagons. You idiot. Get punched for all those heals you made me use. Yeah, I'm gonna watch today then. Now they're retreating back to the castle. Ooh, that tree fell right on that dude's head. Nice. Now can I go fight whatever his name was? Castius Martius Durilius Marcus Berilius, whatever? Because that guy was pretty cool. Alright, now I have no heals again, right? Or am I good? Let's see. I feel like Batman. We have enough. So if you crouch, and if you look behind me, if there's enemies around, you can actually see their cones of vision, which is really neat. They're little vision cones, kind of like in Metal Gear Solid, but I don't think this guy will count because he's like running away like an idiot. They have to be actual red dots appearing on your enemy radar, so. But I thought it was a really cool little function. Can be stealthy. Alright, I think this is probably ill-advised, but I am going to go in with the heals that I have. Because I do what I want. Uh-oh. This guy. Oh gosh, okay. 2 horseback guys. And you... Very nice. He's just standing there. I think I did learn the dive kick. And just for whatever reason, I can't trigger it in time. You definitely need to learn the dive kick and use the this hool to swing the hook to swing yourself like Batman. Makes the combat with those kind of enemies easier. Nice. I'm trying to do the. I don't know how the hell to do half of these things sometimes. So annoying. Oh, I couldn't unlock it. That's right. It was this. Never mind. Haven't unlocked it yet. That's my bad. Yo, I'm sick of fighting the same idiots. There's even more. Even more of them. Yeah, I don't have any abyss fragments. I'm like, I couldn't even upgrade my heals. My health bar is pretty small right now, but I need more abyss fragments. I think I need like 3 or 4. We got another artifact right there, though, which is good, just from kind of fighting. It's just the XP ones that you gain, which are really nice. Behind me on the compass, there's a yellow bar you might see build up every once in a while. And that, once it fills up, gives you an abyss fragment, or abyss artifact, whatever they're called. Dude, his horse is doing more ass kicking than he is. And we're gonna be so low on meats for this next fight. You get some too, because you're being a jerk. Get out of my life. Alright. This guy. Whew. This sequence is tough. Get this guy out. I just kicked him when he was on the floor. You fool. Alright. Let's loot him too. Poor horse. Sorry, I had to do that. He kicked me like 30 times. No mercy. Not even on the horses. The horse kicked me more than the freaking guy on his back. Thought we knew each other better than that. Thought he was gonna... I thought I had... Oh, that's on my other file. I have this abyss gear called Beast Tamer or something like that. Beastmaster. And it like does something, I forget what effect, but I'm like, we're supposed to be friends. We're on the same side. Yeah, that horse was mean though.
No killing. Save it for later, sport.
How does he instantly do a clothesline like in like that range? That dude fell off. I have to be sprinting in order to do that.
Run with your tails tucked, just like last time. That was
Okay,
barely a
he's...
scratch.
Whew. Cliff doesn't pick sides. Fam, just come on, not the horse. What's up, Marcus? Marcus, hi, my friend. How's it all going? Good. It's going really good. The game has increased and increased and increased in terms of how badass it is. From like a 7 out of 10, mostly because I was sick and not able to embrace all the stuff, but because there were some big quality of life things too. And within a week, I mean, they have improved it so significantly. It's definitely an excellent game. I'm saying a strong 8 or 9 out of 10 for sure for me.
He's trying to take it back.
It is a very solid game. Lots of fun too, especially with all the changes they've made, all the improvements. It's only going to get better. And they pump out the changes so quickly.
Castle when you're done here.
That one horse did piss me off, though. He kind of deserved it. Alright, so let's back up the camera a little bit. Attack these guys, and I'm going to go and get heals again once I find a way to potentially get a checkpoint or something. Those berserkers, man.
Dear's pathetic pots, die!
No! Yeah, they can do a clothesline from like no range at all. I have to have a running start. Oof, okay.
This should make for a grand tale.
Down and down. Okay. I don't see any fast travel-y type stuff. That's fine. A lot of times, though, I don't want a lantern, but these guys could be carrying meat. Unka's finally. That's so cool. So you must have done this quest, Rox. I was looking for Unka, but we found Damien like in chapter 3.
Never fall into your hands.
Stefan Landler. Lanford.
No pretender. Cliff,
Very nice.
you're alive.
Nice. Oof.
I'll take care of the traitor.
Alright, let's clear out this area. Ow. I wasn't ready for it to go into gameplay just yet. Golly, I was looking at chat. I'll look at chat in 1 second. Oh my goodness. Really, brother? And that's like my last heals, pretty much. Okay.
You didn't try to run.
Whew. Marcus says that's good. I did think this game needed time to cook and patch. Seems like they're fixing things quick. Yeah, absolutely. Within a week, they made the storage. They made permanent mounts. They made all these amazing changes, like just from the get-go. And which was really nice because that just shows that they're listening. But we also have to keep in mind, like, these guys are, you know, they created a live service, a massive live service game or whatever, right? And they're used to listening to people making changes quickly. So for a like online only kind of game, like single player experience, people are like, whoa, they are crazy responsive, and they are because they're used to it. So that's something that's really nice. Okay, I have some lobster tails at least. Ooh, I could sell this. I could sell that. I wonder if this works with my fists. We'll see if there's some reinforcement on it. We do need more storage, rocks, because if someone like me and you that collects every single thing, like, I want every piece of gear in this game. And if I have 240 slots plus 240 on my person, that's still not enough, because you can't stack, you know, abyss gears. There's certain things you can't stack high enough, like arrows go up to 100, that's great, but like a stack of cloth might go up to 50. Well, that should all be 99 or 999 even, so that you can have stacks that are significant, only taking up one space, as opposed to I have 3 stacks of cloth or 3 stacks of silver. Silver should be infinite in 1 unit. Inventory should be 999 or whatever in terms of each individual slot. Like, you can have 999 mushrooms or whatever, right? You should be able to have it that way. And then either your personal storage should be infinite or at least 999. And then you can have your personal inventory to, if they want it to be limited to the 240 or maybe even 500, that's fine. But we need to have either an infinite storage or something that allows us to carry everything. If they have all of these items for us to obtain, how are we supposed to obtain them if we don't have full storage, you know? Or complete storage, so. Let me operate this bad boy. See what's in here. There's something down there, actually. just don't know how to make it go down. Down. It doesn't go down. It's just swinging the chain, swinging the chain. So hopefully in the next patch they'll do that. Yeah, I think storage would be really nice. Increased ability to stack certain things. We need to have the pet prioritize loot so he doesn't just pick up random loot. Like I said, larger stacks of items. We need to be able to mark crafting items. So say that you need 3 components. You have A, B, and X. We'll say that I have A and B, but I need X to be able to build this item. I should be able to mark it, and that way in the wild, when I pick it up, I get an indication that I have it, just like in Fallout, for example. And you should be able to upgrade and refine things multiple times in one go as well. Those are just a few kind of changes that I'd like to see. Apparently need more storage according to Rogs. It's bad when games don't give you storage. Yeah, we need more storage for sure because, I mean, I collect everything too, and it's just not sufficient storage to have everything. Oh, we're already at the boss fight. There is something there to pick up, Rox. I just don't know what it was.
Still aiding that lout.
How do you use the crane though? I couldn't pick it up. I've used the crane before in the Karen's Quarry, but I want your mace thing. Yeah, they increased it, but they haven't solved the issue entirely yet. Okay, dude, bro. Hold on a second, man.
Your defeat. You still dare to meddle in our country's affairs. No, the bastard. You couldn't even protect Haley. In the name of Grand General Bastia, I should execute you.
Ah, he got me anyways. I was trying to slam it on his head. That's fine though. We're gonna go fists only, right? So I might as well not do that. That's definitely the mechanic to beat him, it seems. Hence all the pillars, but... Dude, his armor looks great. Dude, once you get hit once, I don't think you can parry. Lovely. I need to pick up the item that was around there. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to, though. Remember, with this, we have to retry because I will not use Palmer pills or revival items in the boss fights, just to make it a little more challenging. This dude, man, it's so annoying.
Even after your defeat,
Cassius, it's fine, it's fine. I'm writing something down. This dude's ruining my feng shui here.
no, the bastard. You couldn't even protect Prelude. In the name of Grand General Bastia, I should execute you. I'll present your heads to the Grand General Master.
Brother. Alright, no more heals. We're out of heals, kids. I'm dead. The one thing I have trouble with is dodging. I don't know like how to do a perfect dodge or anything like that. So I just need to rely on parrying, I guess. But yeah, I can't dodge at all. Fam says maybe the thing you can pick up in the yard behind and pick up prompt only shows up when you swing it right above the object. Okay. Thanks, fam. I'll check that out. Can you not parry red attacks, guys? Like, does anyone know that for a fact? I don't think you can.
I'll present your heads to the Grand General myself.
Hyper focused. No, well, he had no health. He had no health, man. Oh, he had no health. That's lovely. Let's see. Oh, you guys are chatting it up. You can parry only with the shield. No, I parry with my hands. You can parry with anything. So you can parry with anything. I parry with the hands all the time. Fam says, oh, I'm sorry. Marcus says, I thought you picked up the pillars and smashed matey with that. You probably can, and that's probably the intended method, but I'm doing a fist-only challenge run, so I kind of thought it would invalidate the challenge if I use things like that. Purposely anyways, unless it's scripted. Fam says you can, but it's very slow. Oh, okay, says Marcus. Fam says that's usually the way they do. Red prompt often means that it's a heavy attack that can't parry. Okay, so I guess and it also seems that if I get hit, if I'm getting hit and like stunned, I guess like I get knocked around, you cannot then like parry in between that. You kind of like in a recovery state. Marcus says, Inhuman always makes the game harder for himself by adding his own shit difficulties. Yes, that is precisely what I'm doing. For sure. And Rock says, it's always like that without damage. Yeah, you can parry anything. And if you parry, regardless of what weapon you have, you don't have to parry with just the shield. You can parry with a two-handed sword, any weapon, actually. You can, and even dual wielding, or barefisted or unarmed, as they call it in this game. You don't take any damage if you parry. So if you block, you sustain a little bit of damage, but if you parry, you don't take any damage whatsoever. Fam says the unarmed combat in this game is kind of actually OP. It just requires more finesse. I agree. The timing is pretty tight. Rock says he likes fisting. Indeed. Indeed I do. Indeed I do. It's been good though. Like this challenge one's been lots of fun. The game's fantastic now that I'm actually not sick and, you know, feverish. It's been lots of fun being able to actually embrace it. And I was completely out of it. I had no clue what I had missed or not. I was like, wait, this happened? When did this happen? When did this happen? I need to be able to dodge better. The parry I can figure out.
In the name of Grand General Bastia, I shall execute you!
Also, when you do successfully parry, or if you kill an enemy, you gain stamina back, so it rewards you to be, you know, obviously, to attempt that stuff anyways. Oh, that was nice. We're getting some stamina. This also slows down time, so this gets our spirit gauge up. While he's just dancing around, that's fine with me. Oh, that was a great hit, by the way. This mother, dude. No. Okay. That's fine. No worries. We'll get him. I believe unarmed does get OP, but much later in the game as you need to unlock a lot of skills. Yeah, well, you can unlock skills relatively quickly with the abyss fragments that we have. So we've actually, you get most of them rather quickly, actually. Now, when it comes to the abyss gears and stuff, that largely comes up to preference, but there are some that are, you know, like dealing increased damage on consecutive hits and things like that that are quite beneficial, but yeah, I mean, even now I'm doing tons of damage. I'm using like a very basic set of gloves, as they say. No, I'm out. Oh, crap. I couldn't do my super duper attack. Didn't have enough spirit. See, like, there, I have a trouble moving in this game. Like, if he's doing a charge like that, I don't know what the move would be to do there. Dodge isn't cutting it. We're gonna do this so that I can be ready for whenever his gauge is full, so we can go ahead and knock out a really cool finishing move on him. Get wrecked! Nice. Is this it? Or is this just phase one? If this is just phase one, I'm in trouble. Nice. Love that. I want his armor, my gosh. Well, there's your gore, fam. Fam wanted gore. You've got it. Wow, that was insane. Okay, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Unarmed combat requires a lot of investment. I think if you want to be like incredibly OP, but I think as long as you can parry and do whatever I just did, you're good. And I haven't upgraded hardly anything. Like, I'll show you the level of my gloves, and I don't know. We're doing pretty good. Damage-wise, it's very substantial. I agree, fam. It does. That's what I mean, as it needs to unlock deep into each skill. Marcus says, GG Larkins. Indeed. Yeah, I think this game is one of those games where you can either skill it, or you can just be like, let me use the gear to do all the talking for me. You know me, I just want to look cool. As long as I look cool, I'll cover the rest. So I think it's really just a matter of like, it allows for that kind of playstyle. You can be really, really overpowered and heavily based around your gear, or you can just kind of like do what I just did, just parry everything, or just have a bunch of food if you get hit a million times and stuff, you know. So there's a lot of different ways to play it. You can button mash and heal a bunch, you can skillfully do things, or you can be very knowledgeable and spec your character to be incredibly overpowered. So I love that. It's just a bit stabby, indeed. Oh man, that was awesome. Okay, please remind me to pick up whatever was in that crane. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. To get the crane thing, whatever was by the crane. Can I steal this? Ooh, I'm stealing. Oh, I didn't mean to steal. I don't want anybody to see me. Well, this dude's like actually dead. I want his armor, man. But that's very nighty. I want to look kind of like crazy like we look right now. Alright. This was awesome. Can I talk to you, sir?
Light the beacon fire and let all know of our victory.
Just a bit stabby.
Fire has fallen silent. Hernand will be worried.
Alright, let me go, thank you. GG Larkins. Sounds like somebody's name. GG Larkins.
I'll escort you to the beacon.
Hold on a second. What if I could... See, there's Epidote down there, right? If I... Will I die? Okay. There's a dinosaur bone. Rox, what's down here, man? I think you're lying to me. I see nothing of value here. Could be...
This way.
I'm not seeing it. So the green was actually just grass. But I'm going to see if I can operate it anyways. I did. But I ordered one. I ordered like a... So I ordered it because it's the exact same price instead of me having to go and like to like a Walmart or something. And they have, so like if you go to like, so here they have it to where if you go to like not a GameStop or whatever, because they don't really have a lot of those around here anymore anyways, but like you not have the controllers and they're always like locked behind certain things. And then they're very limited selection. I was like, you know, I want like a cool one because I really like this silver one and they all are like the same exact price. So I got like this black one, but it's not like the standard black. It's like it has like some other, I think it's got like a little bit of white or something on it. And it looked really neat. And I was like, okay, I'll do that one. So I should be getting that in like 2-3 days. So that's awesome. But yes. And other than that, what I did with this one, the one that I had been using for, I think now we're going on close to like 9 months to a year, I think. I don't remember the exact time frame. But there is a button on the back that you can reset. And I've done this on all of the other ones and it didn't solve it. But when I reset this controller, you have to put like a little, like a paper clip or even a toothpick, and you put it in this little hole. And when you do that, it can reset it resets the controller. And that actually, where I always do that on all the ones that I have that are faulty. I have like 3 or so that are faulty, but the left stick is just like loose on those. This is actually like jacked. This one it's actually tighter now. So like for whatever reason, my character's not continuing to move off in the distance after that reset, which is good. But even so, I still, like we talked about, I'm trying to increase the inventory so I have like backups and stuff. So I went ahead and ordered that black one, a black PS5 controller. So it's gonna work out nicely. But yeah, thank you so much, of course. Thank you so much. But yeah, I did. So that is down. Trying to think of, yeah, that was the major concern, because obviously I was like, what the heck, man? I was moving around and my character was walking like a crazy, like he'd been possessed or something. It's really funny. But no, I did. So I'll have to show you when I get it, of course. Should be like 2 or 3 days. So let me think. Yeah, I should be here by Sunday, Monday. It will reset, but not for long. Once you get the drift, that's it. Yeah. And so this one, I'm just trying to buy some time for sure until that next one, but it's crazy. And then also, as I started looking at the controller, I was like, okay, I'd need like some special tools to be able to break the shell off, because I thought it had, you know, I thought I could use my little screwdrivers. But I can't, so I don't know what tool I would need to use to actually pop the shell open and then get inside. So I was like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't think like, let me just figure it out myself. Sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and make the purchase. You gotta invest back into it. Good, not trying to fix, like, you don't have time. Exactly. Other than that little reset button, which takes 10 seconds to do, that I've tried that on all my other controllers before, and they just don't work. Like, my character I'll be going like this the whole time. So I can't even use that controller. But, or like say, I had like 2 or 3 controllers, the original controller, a black controller, and I think I had one more that didn't work, that have been, you know, I've just used and they just don't work anymore. This one, the silver one, was starting to act up pretty quick, but fortunately that little reset button bought me some more time. But I did go ahead and invest in another controller because, like you said, it's not harder to fix if you don't have the proper tools or the knowledge, and like you said, I don't have time to do all that research stuff. Fam says the Ice-Wing is kind of similar to that armor. It is. I don't remember. I remember it had this amazing cloak. When you showed me the picture, I'll have to look at it again on Discord. But yeah, thank you so much again, Mark. I appreciate that. That was incredibly helpful because, man, it just sucks when you don't have what you need, you know? Like, I don't even try and get the fancy stuff, man. I'm just trying to get what I need to just do what I'm trying to do. But the wear and tear is incredible. And not only that, but I think it's by design. They make them a little wonky so that you're like, oh, well, it lasted you a little bit, but now it's time to get a new one. The warranties are getting shorter and stuff too. It's crazy. And I always take pictures of the back of my controller because they have serial numbers on them. And if you try to send them back in, if you don't have that serial number, you can't even do it. So, that is an issue I've come across as well. So I always take a picture of the serial number because just by use, you know, whatever, your sweat and whatever, your hands rubbing on it, it just scrapes off the serial number.
This is the beacon. Would you like to do the honors?
I think I would, good sir. But before I light the beacon, gotta see if there's any cool secrets. Typically, these towers are just chock full of secrets. Oh, what? What? Mr. Shouty Pants, did you do some voice acting for this game? Let's see here. That guy was like, whoa. Marcus says, you do need specific tools to strip down a controller. Honestly, just get a new. Yeah, no, I did. That's so annoying though how they make it, how difficult they make it. You know, it's all by design. Ugh. I just Legolas the tower. Okay, well, there's probably not a secret. No, I don't have aerial strike. That was goofy. All right, let's just open the damn door, shall we? Let's get in here like normal people. Shame I don't live close to have many controllers all new. You could just have them. They're boxed away and in store. Oh, but that's your collection though. I would never want to use that. Only because it's your collection, you know, like You want to keep those pristine and in mint condition in those boxes. You know, I don't know. If I had the means, like when I did before, like I would always have, like I collected quite a bit, not in terms of controllers, but games and gaming consoles. And when I did all that, I always made it a point to like have one for use and then one for like, you know, one that's going to be just pristine. Like no human hands will touch this. I'll sell that. And then we have another Spine of the Earth. So Spine of the Earth is uncommon, but not unique in the sense that there's more than one, which is pretty cool. But that is definitely a reference to like the Forgotten Realms series. Spine of the World, which is the mountain range. Excuse me. Let me drink some water real quick. But yeah, I agree. That would be awesome. But I would hate to use like the items you've collected in terms of like your actual collection, because yeah, I don't know, you got to keep those crispy. Got to keep those nice and crispy. Fam says his armor was completely destroyed by you, so yeah, his armor is unattainable. Well, only the chest piece. Just because I rammed a shield through his chest doesn't mean his helmet's bad. Also, his gauntlets and his boots should be in good shape too. It's just the chest piece that's shot to heck. Light an arrow with the torch and then set the beacon ablaze. I will. This is going to invalidate my fist only run challenge, by the way. I'm just kidding. Let there be light! You can use the grappler to swing yourself around. You can. You can use... I don't know if I have the swing around ability yet, but I do have, I think, the means to use the Axiom Force, which is the grapple, and then pull myself up if you have enough stamina. So... let's see what you guys are talking about. Kofi bot spam, you guys. Marcus says, Susanna says hi and sends kisses and says, are you doing anything for Easter? Oh, no. Actually, we have a lot of time off. So today is, there's no schools are out and things like that. So we got Friday and Monday off. So it's just a nice long weekend to just relax, spend time, eat some good food, you know, just the basic stuff. But no, nothing in particular. Nothing in particular. You know, the funny thing is, a lot of people associate Easter with like the, what do they call it? The Easter Bunny or whatever. And I did a video on this game yesterday about showing all these different tips and tricks. And there's a way to get a bunny mask. And I didn't even realize. I was like, subconsciously, I must have known. But there's a way to get a bunny mask. And it's pretty funny. So, but yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Do you guys have any plans? Let's see here. Speak with your comrades. Rox, I wasn't able to pick up anything in that little quarry thing. Wait, a financial consultant? That's Mr. Geen. You get away. You stop asking questions. Go away. Let's see. Where is... okay, I think I fought here with Unka. Is he now available? He's not available yet. That's bizarre. Alright, now, Rox said there was something in here. I think Rox is lying. Let's find out. Financial consultant. No thanks. Let me spend my money freely. Let's see. Control. I'm pressing down. It's not... okay, it is actually going down. The angle just is terrible. The camera angle. Maybe I can lift one of those dinosaur bones and we get like a dinosaur bone axe or something. The captain's armor is obtainable, says Fam. That's what I like to hear. Okay, maybe I need a license for this. Rox, where's the secret? I don't think there's one. Could have been a different... a lot of quarries actually have secrets. I found a secret area in Karen's quarry, and then of course I found something else of note. Fam says, there's a ladder, just climb. I already jumped down. I jumped down after the boss fight. And there was nothing down there but dinosaur bones and that was it. What does this guy want? I'm scared he's gonna like try and like be like, hey, you want my services? Talk to me.
Have a good day.
Secret message, mayhaps? Investment offer. We'll have to take a look at that. See if it's a good deal. Gosh! What, what is this language? Why are they all pissed? Everybody's like charged up. They're like, yeah. You didn't even do anything. I did all the fighting. I did all the fighting. Marcus, it's not funny about Bunny. Susanna hides many eggs around our main house for me to go and find. She knows I'm a real kid when it comes to that, and I do love it. That's funny. Do you do like the actual eggs where, you know, like actual eggshell and all that stuff, or is it just like those little plastic ones that have like candies in them? Or because I remember we used to do all that. Let's see. That is funny. It wants me to go. Gosh, there's still a few places I need to liberate as well. Man, this area is massive. So it's not completely liberated. We just killed the main, I guess, the leader. Is this an east gate, I'd imagine? No, that's Northern Depot. That makes no sense. Is this the east gate? Okay, it's a beacon. Huh. It says it's blocked or blockaded. What beacon did I just light then? There's no telling. Alright, whatever. We'll figure it out in due time. We're just doing the main quest on this particular file. Just so you guys can see the majority of the game. Anything I learn along the way, I'm trying to share with you guys so you can see and, like, you know, just enhance your experience. But aside from that, on my off-stream file, which was the one I started on initially when the game first came out, when I was like in my sickly stupor, as I call it, there were hours of content that I completely just blacked out and didn't remember any of. I was that sick. I was like, whoa, I didn't realize any of these conversations. I didn't remember any of those interactions. So I don't know what the heck was going on, but it hit me kind of hard. So we're just doing the main quest right now and moving on. Having fun with it though, and of course we'll be featuring this for a while. Fam says your ally captain, not the dead one. Oh, that sucks. I want the dead guy's armor. The ally captain has some pretty good stuff too though, actually. Rock says Easter eggs in this game. Yeah, I did find a rabbit helmet. But I'm not going to tell you where it's at because you guys need to watch the video I did. I spent all this time on that has like 10 views on it. I need to get back in the algorithm, man. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I lost my mojo or something. All this streaming lark, as Marcus would say, and I lost my touch with my videos, man.
Ludwig finally grew some balls. Good. I'll be needing something to crush.
I did find a rabbit helmet though. It's so awesome. Oh, nice. Marcus says they're proper eggs, all chocolate. I know she does to keep me busy for hours and out of the way. So she gets some peace. Yep. She's like, let me put them as far away as possible. You got to bring the cats along with you. You must put that on. I will. Remind me at the end of this stream. So that bunny rabbit video, or the Easter egg video, my bad, has the bunny rabbit helmet. I have obtained it on my main file, but not on this one. Maybe we can go find it. It'd be fun. Unka! Dude, Unka looks awesome. He reminds me of the orc from the Warcraft, I mean, World of Warcraft. Rock says, I saw it. Flex.
Those jackals are dead. I'm coming to
Oh gosh, Jan is such a fiend, man.
Not until you've cleaned that bowl.
Yeah, not until you sober up. He's always drunk. Getting in much trouble. Fam says, what about the blue fox mask? There is a jester mask. There's a few other things that I found as well. I have a file where I just go and try and find stuff, and then I have my main file where I just have fun. Like, I'm just casually enjoying the game. It's nice to just be able to enjoy a game and not have to like do anything on it or record or whatever. But the second file is a file where I just randomly go and try and find stuff for videos, experiment with stuff. That's why I'm finding all these secrets out. And then this file is for you guys, the main quest, fist only challenge run. But you can get a jester mask. There's a few really cool things you can just craft if you find the books. We're now in chapter 7, I believe. Yep, if my Roman is right. Loon. Man, these guys are brutal. We have reached chapter 7. I forgot to add the past tense to that. We have reached chapter 7. Press L1 near a person or object. Oh, okay, yeah. Do, 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 do. Hey yo, the Loud Boys just subscribed. Welcome to the channel. That's actually very loud, by the way. Blasted my eardrums.
To the shrine, right? I'll ride with you.
Blasted my eardrums. Thank you so much. Marcus says, oh, talking about cats, I bought them a PS5 dance mat. I spread biscuits over the mat and they come running in and go around the mat eating and getting a dance score. That's hilarious. It's that sensitive. Oh man, that's crazy. I remember the old dance pads, like you had to like put on like, I don't know, I'm teasing, but like it'd be like a good 10 pounds of pressure, PSI or whatever, just to freaking activate the arrow. Okay, up like Dance Dance Revolution dance pad.
And this is how he
I guess they're getting more sophisticated and more sensitive.
boils my blood.
There's nothing I love more than just riding the horses and just talking with people in this game. Like, I ride my horse everywhere. Like, I can fast travel, but usually I'm like, unless it's very, very far, because I'm still in Hernand, by the way. I'm just exploring north and south of Hernand.
Bears. They're all
But I just ride. I love just riding. It's just so nice.
We're almost there, man. Oh, just smell smoke.
Best. No. You know what? I want a smell-o-vision. I want a device that allows me to smell everything that I'm playing in the video games. I know they were talking about that, but that'd be... Can you imagine smelling like the grass and the deer butt and everything? That'd be just awesome.
By the ancestors. Don't tell me the black bears struck first.
It looks like they may have struck first.
Look around. See what you can find out. I'll let the others know.
Thanks, Greymane. Let's go figure life out. Let's see, what does this say? So we have met, or talked about Ludwig. He's a jackal leader. Black Bear Siege, that's what it was, a siege engine. Man, those things suck. Whoa, that guy looks amazing. Tyrannus the Ashen? I want to fight him. A loyal confidant of Bastier. Though originally from Payloon, he rose to a senior position within the righteous Inquisitors in Demonus. After proving his unwavering loyalty and ruthless skill, I want his armor. Bastier selected him as the ideal agent to dispatch to Payloon. Upon arriving in Odek, he joined forces with the local Black Bears to carry out Bastier's. This dude looks insane. And he looks lame. He looks like just a regular... I mean, he doesn't look lame, but he looks like he's basic. This is your typical, like, Viking-inspired dude, bro. Oh, man, I want to fight this guy, and then I want to take his armor. So we cannot stab him in the chest with his own shield, okay? Let us remember. I need that armor. My gosh, he looks amazing. He looks so cool. I'm still in Hernand, by the way. 80 hours. 80 hours in, fam. You asked me how many hours I'd played. 80 hours, apparently. 15. Actually, I'd say about 1, 2, 3, 4. So 15 hours of those were don't count because I was like in a sickly stupor.
I told you a grey men will be coming.
Uh-oh. I'll read chat after I kick these guys' butts. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Brother. Okay, I forgot to get food, by the way. We have to buy groceries. My horse needs to stay out of it, please. Please don't fight on my behalf. Like, what do you do there? What are you supposed to do there if you like... Dodging isn't sufficient. It doesn't get out of the way. You can't parry the red strike, so like, what are you supposed to do? What's the intended mechanic there? Like that, I can parry, but I just missed. The red strikes, when he starts like covering so much ground, it's like, what are you supposed to do there? I dodge, it just doesn't get me out of the way. I guess that? I don't know. Alright, bear dude. Time to die, because I'm tired of fighting you. Ooh, that's a pretty butterfly. I love collecting the butterflies too. Marcus says, well, Boo, bless her, doesn't trigger much, but Ghost being so huge scores all the time. That's hilarious. Wait, did somebody just shoot an arrow at me? Oh, they did. You come here, you little coward. Get wrecked, brother. Fam says it's a meme now. People want to rename the game Hernand now. Crimson Desert is more like Quiet Hernand. I haven't left. I'm 80 hours and I'm still in Hernand. I refuse to leave. Like I haven't even gone as far as Payloon, aside from just seeing that it's a region. Because on that file before, like whenever I was like sick, I was just like trying to find ways to be fun, but like not have to play very hard because I wasn't feeling well. So I was just going straight up to the map, straight to the right in the map, and whatever. We went all the way to, I don't know if we went to Delicia, but we made it to, I think, the Crimson Desert, or at least Demonis, but there was a lot of stuff happening. And we certainly tried to reach as far as we could, and we got pretty far. We got pretty far, for sure. Oh man, this is where they keep our secret messages. Rock says, I think Crimson Desert's going to give many ideas to FromSoft for the next big game. I wonder. I mean, they're so damn stubborn with the way they do things. I feel like they're just going to be like, nope, we're going to stick to the same thing. And I have a feeling that they may even just continue kind of going that multiplayer path that they've been going down. Market volatility is ruthless. No kidding. No kidding. Okay, so Payloon Station report. The Jackals under Ludwig's command have seized control of the Payloon region. Intel confirms that a faction in Bayan is currently preparing a counter-offensive. We need to establish contact with them to get an accurate read on the situation. It's critical to note that there have been multiple reports of Payloonese residents being forcibly taken to an undisclosed location. The area is under heavy surveillance by both the Jackals and the Black Bears. Exercise extreme caution. Is there anything else to glean from this? Alright, we need heals desperately. So they want me to go to Bayan, which, so if we look at where we're at on the map, we're not even in Payloon yet. So like, look at this, man. Like, I've only been here, like in the game for them, and I haven't even been too far north of it. And then we have all of this. We have the south of Hernand, which is like this area here where we fought the Crimson Devil and all that stuff. And then you have Demonis, which is east, which is like kind of where we fought the Crow Caller. You then have Delicia, which is the next area, and it's just insane. And the Crimson Desert in northeast. It's like, what? Why was there so much game? It's too much game. Okay, I guess for the sake of time, we will go ahead and travel back to Hernand and purchase as many food items and all that we can. Let me zoom in a bit so I can see my fast travel points. It's called Hernand. It's the Crimson Desert. Yeah, I didn't even know there was a Crimson Desert in Crimson Desert, but there's literally a desert that is crimson. And I found it when I was riding around in the train. Rock says, I think Crimson Desert's going to give me ideas. It could, but I still think they're going to be very, like, multiplayer focused, hence Duskbloods and all that. And if that game's even going to come out this year, I thought it was going to come out this year, but we'll see. Rock says, in my PS app, I only have 11 hours for 14% progression in the game. Mine is typically off. Like, it'll either be, it's usually too low. Like, there's a few games it'll be like 11, it'll be like 6 hours or 30 minutes, and it's like I've literally had it on for like 6 hours, not even playing. So I know it's been more than that, but it's very bizarre how it triggers the time or registers and records the time that you play, because I find it largely inaccurate for my time anyways. The one time it was very accurate was when I was playing Path of Exile like non-stop, and whew, that was a good 1,000 hours of my life I'll never get back. But I'm so burnt out of that game and that whole genre now. I'm just like, I don't ever want to play a looter game again. I say that, but I'll jump on the next one.
Cook up something nice.
Let me buy some meat.
Fancy a
Farewell.
I'll be here when your hunger returns.
Alright, what do you guys say? We cook it like real men? Cook our food like real men. Where'd it go? Where's my meat, man? What? Where's the meat? Here it is. Barbecue sword style. The game doesn't consider your time in menus or the inventory. Well, that's like 30 hours for me. That's dumb because I'm playing the game even if I'm in the inventory. Or cutscenes? The what? That makes no sense. A cutscene is integral to the game. And to say that you don't count that makes me sick. Yeah, that's PlayStation for you though. None of them make sense. Look at this.
Hello.
Alright, Marcus, check this out. You're the only one that hasn't seen this yet. Alright, what we're gonna do is do our glint. Focus the light. We're gonna cook the meat. Just like that. Get away, child, before I burn your little foot. Oh, yes. This is putting meat on the Barbie, as they say down under.
This is very unsettling.
You're unsettling. That lady's just jealous she didn't think of it first. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. We're gonna get this section well done. The last gonna be medium rare, and that's gonna be whatever you guys want. That's the experimental one. Oh yeah, that was good. So most of it's cooked. I just couldn't. Let me see. I didn't even see this guy. That little guy right there. Nice glint Bernie lark. Isn't that cool? So I just grilled all the meat.
Is something on my face?
That's how men cook. Us men folk cook like this in medieval fantasy worlds. Isn't that great? That was one of my tips in the video I did. I thought that was so cool. Give me the meat. Now you're so light you lose all your muscle. Nah, man. I just don't want to age. Remember, like, the aging thing fam was scaring me about? You get wrinkles and a retirement plan, and oh my god, oh gosh. You get a 401k.
Well met, friend.
I thought you went on. I am. That was a tool. I'm using a tool. See, a sword is just an extension of my hand. Now, really what the challenge comes down to is only using fists to deal damage. And even in, like, mistakenly, I accidentally stabbed him. I stabbed a guy, whatever, it happens. Happens to the best of us. But, those little mistakes. It's more so like answering the big question, like, can you actually beat the game using only your fists? And if you want to be technical, you truly can't, because there are forced cutscenes and sequences that force you to use weapons or other devices that are not your fists. But when it comes down to, like, if you're able to actually just skill through it, you certainly can with your fists. There's not very many instances that force you to use an actual weapon aside from the tutorial, or like range things for story progression. So it's kind of a yes and no. You carry all that meat, you're a butcher. Where's the green girl? I bought all the meat from the green girl. And her name's Renee, by the way. Get it right, Rox. You call her Renee from now on. Let's see, we're gonna shop. Are we gonna, yeah, let's sell some stuff, right?
Warrior, what a ship is to its captain.
We'll sell the butterfly. And we're gonna get rid of the investment offer. That's a scam. Spine of the Earth. That's such a cool weapon. By the way, I showed you guys how to get a unique one. Because I'm nice. I'll sell this. Whoa! Shield of Betrayal? That's what we got for that dude then. The dude that we fought. That's great. That's so cool. Okay. All right. Flame spear. I think I mostly have meat on my person.
Drop by whenever you need an edge.
So I like my look, but I think I'm gonna probably change it a little bit. Just so, I mean, I really like the way I look actually, but I may change it. I may not. We'll see. Renee says Rocks. At least you can rebalance the things you sell. Only for a little bit, Rocks. Be careful not to sell things as storage, because their in-game inventory will actually reset every like 7 in-game days. So do not use selling items as permanent storage. You will lose those items in like 5 to 7 in-game days. So be very careful with that, okay? That's like a temporary thing maybe, but I would be very cautious to do that. I advise against it. All right, so let's just take a look at the armor real quick. So I lose a little bit. And I can I can't even slot anything in there. I don't know if it has slots. That's the problem. This is way better. My gosh. So yeah, I don't think we have slots in that armor. I'm gonna double check right here, but damn, can't even see my back. Never mind. We have to see ourselves, right? You can't even see anything. All right, let's try that again. I'm telling you, Rox. Yeah, I'm saying be very careful. It is not permanent storage, okay? So don't. If you've been storing things like that, you will lose them in like, I think it's 5 to 7 in-game days. That's when their inventory resets. So just be very careful, because yeah, that will ruin your life. Let's go ahead and level up some stuff, right? So you should be able to refine more than one time depending on the ingredients, right? So you should be able to, if you have sufficient materials, upgrade it more than one time at a time in a single session, because otherwise you have to initiate and then you can skip the cutscene and you get the item, but then you have to go back and do it again. I don't like that. I like to be able to, if I have sufficient materials, I should be able to upgrade as many times as I have materials to kind of cover the cost, so to speak. But see, you can skip and then, okay, that's as fast as it goes, right? And then I'd go in and do it again. So it's like, it kind of gets to the point where it's a little cumbersome in my opinion. Maybe this will help me from dying. I have like a little bit of everything, cool. But the Abyss I'm going to save the Abyss artifacts, because honestly, I've been in a position where that has actually been a little bit detrimental to me, because I'm not using the Abyss artifacts as efficiently as they should. So I need to slot them in like unarmed or health or stamina, because I'm starting to run pretty low on stamina as well. We need new boots too. Right now I'll keep I'm not going to upgrade the boots because I think I can probably get something better out of it. And this is just purely defense. I'd like to go for some offense. Attack speed isn't terrible, but I'd prefer attack increase. So we'll have to look and see which one's better. These are all attack speed. And they all cost 3 bones immediately. Let's just try and upgrade this for now then. Yeah, Rox, just be careful with that. If you use that method to store items, it is not proper storage. It's not permanent by any means. Their shops and their inventories do reset, so that can be pretty scary. Okay, we got some stamina regen too. That's fantastic. I like that. I don't know. I guess I'm wearing this right now. We can certainly try and use that. Let's see. I have 5 refinement tokens. I'll use one. Why not? That'll get us up to, I think, level 4 for free, pretty much. No materials needed. Got us up to level 3. That's fine. So that gives us a little bit in higher attack, and these give us defense. I'm not going to do anything with the Blackwing leather boots. I'm going to actually swap those out for something that's a little bit more fitting for our style. Our, you know, we're gonna go for the aesthetic. So I need different boots. Yeah, I think I look pretty cool right now. We look pretty cool. Now we're gonna head up to Bay Inn, which I think is by Payloon. Yeah, there you go. Gosh, and there's of course no clear pathway there. That's fantastic. I love that. All of these are actually under the Bastier's Inquisitors control. And that's why they teleported us, so that we could get there immediately. That's no fun. Okay, so we're going to go here and clear out all this crap, I guess. Darn it. Marcus says, we'll mention only once as off topic. Cash is very OP. All trees are good. FY, enough said. You didn't say the key word, though, to trigger that check. Marcus is, of course, referring to Borderlands 4, created by Gearbox. Cash is out now. DLC and story missions available for purchase on all consoles. Rock says, be careful with the pickpockets in this game. Yeah, I killed one of them on accident because he stole something. I was like, what? And it just caught me off guard, and I accidentally punched him. I accidentally stabbed him. And I was like, oh, that was not good. What is the area I'd be liberating here? Cowbell Ranch or Western Court? You know what? Let's head north. I'll fight my way through. Okay, we're doing the unarmed. So Marcus doesn't call us out. I'm not using my sword, I was just cooking. I was just cooking. Whoa! They all have shields. Yep. Nope. Bad boy. Get away. You crazies. Nuh-uh. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was insane. Hey, dude, how is there so many? And they're not one of them's dying yet, by the way. Chopping me up like crazy. This dude's got to go in the dirt, man. Look at this move. Alright, I'm pissed. Now I'm angry. We'll do the instant revive. Remember, since we're not in a boss fight, we can use the revives. The revives, I'm prohibited from using them in boss fights, because that, of course, kind of, you know, eliminate the whole challenge. Invalidate it. Oh, okay, dudes. Literally, no one's dead yet. Die. And I'm gonna steal whatever you have. And I'm gonna run away. He had salted roasted bird meat. Worth it. Wait, where's my horse, man? I need my horse. To me, Herspia. Come on, oh gosh. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Map. Looks like I'm actually heading the right way. Okay, so wherever we're facing. Let's go. Get wrecked. No. Put your sword up. There you go. I'm gonna go over here. Cut through this little village. Get stuck, probably. Wheelsmith Wainwright. Sounds like a superhero. Marcus, I knew you would, so I didn't have to. Nice. See, that's what we call synergy. If that's not synergy, I don't know what is. These guys are okay. Okay, no baddies there. See, there's something up here that I missed last time too. Like, we came up here to get some... Oh, we came up here to actually progress so we could chase the crow caller. But I couldn't figure out what was important here. Oh, good. Come on. Okay, never mind. I'll do it myself. Never mind. Hey, come over here. Oh, he's stuck. That's why. Okay, stop. Okay. Go over here. So there's something of interest here, and I just don't know what it is. I don't see anything glowing, so it's not a fast travel point. Was it a crouton? Oh, croton. Crotons are also good. What is this? Croton. Croton. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what it is that I'm supposed to be seeing here. I'll have to find out on my other file, I guess. But when I had walked past it on my main file, and I was like, what the heck is there? There's nothing there, it's just an open field. But there's maybe something of interest that we just need to, I don't know, figure out a puzzle or something. Alright, we're gonna have to go back on the main road. Rock says, there is someone who already platinumed this game. What a psychopath. I don't know how. I mean, I guess so if you think about it, the platinum. See, let's see. The horse is just not doing what horses need to do. Less than 1%. Yeah, those are always fun trophies to get. Let's see. Home. I have two. What? I have 2 trophies? I've been playing for 80 hours. I have 2 trophies. That is insane. So I've had trophies that are like that rare, and I've done some of those things like in Hi-Fi Rush, for example. Like, it was pretty awesome. But yeah, there's that. I don't be getting that anytime soon, but I wish I knew. Climbing ever higher, blah, blah, blah. It's just a lot of these are probably climb all spires and do whatever. That's because everybody's just following the guides and getting all the same pieces of armor, and they're all like, look how cool I look, you know? No one's really playing the game. Or like, say for example, storming the main quest or doing all the side quests. A lot of people are just exploring, you know, which is fine. But the way they have the trophy set up is very interesting too, because a lot of these make it seem like you have to find all of the XYZs, you know, find all of this, all of that. Very interesting. These would be the story-based ones right here. Yeah, that's cool though. But yeah, incredibly rare. All the trophies seem quite rare. I don't even know how many there are total. 35 trophies total, which is not a lot, but when they have them the way they are all spread, I guarantee this guy, he's gonna get the platinum as well before long. Definitely a rare platinum. You know what they should do that they do not do? They should freeze in time the percentage of people that had unlocked the achievement at the time you've unlocked it. So if it was 0.1%, you should have that. Instead, you just have the trophy, and then that percentage will continue to increase as the player base gets the platinum. So I wish that there was a way to kind of preserve that. Hey, I got it first. I was one of. You have the date, but it doesn't ever show like a screenshot of like, yep, I had it back when it was like only 0.1% of people had obtained this. You know. So I think that's pretty cool. Ultimate Hunter. Okay, we need to go north. Just pretty much. I'm just gonna. I may have to go off the beaten path for a little bit, but that's fine. That is pretty cool, though. Kudos to that guy. But that is, I can only imagine it's an exhausting way to play the game. This game is so extensive, man. I feel like that would be exhausting. To do it that way, to hunt for the trophy. I need to get out of here. Oh gosh. Okay. Release! My horse is so dead. Please make it. Come to me! Probably they have a ranking of players, but it's top secret. Yeah, I mean, you have like your player points and stuff, but I don't think they care enough. Because remember, it's not like a... You don't get anything for having trophies or whatever else. It's more of like a prestige thing. But what it happens is it truly just comes down to the fact that it's just a mechanic for player retention, you know? So it's a way to artificially extend the player retention time by stay there, please, by doing all that jazz. Ah, Herspia, chill out. You always get in my way, brother. But yeah, I don't think that all they need to do is it should create a kind of a snapshot in your little profile that shows you collected the trophy when it was 0.1% on this date. That should be as simple as that. But these guys don't think in terms like that because it's a big corporation, you know? If you ever worked for anything like that, these guys they don't ever think logically. Because you're like, oh, wouldn't it be easier if you did this? They're like, yeah, no, we've been doing it the hard way for a really long time. We'd like to keep it that way, please. We'd like to keep it hard and convoluted and confusing. And we like to remove all logic from our process if we can. That is a big waste to do it for my aerial maneuvers. Hurts my heart. That's 3 for stamina, or what is it, 4 for health probably? No, I'm gonna go health, guys. I'm just getting eaten alive in some of these encounters, you know? My guy looks cool. I think we're gonna keep it like this. We might want to change the gloves though, but... And maybe even the necklace. I can't do the next step of the vertical traversal, but that's okay. Jump. Alright, come on, Herspia, now that you're not in the way. A lot of these waterfalls, as long as they have cairns, a lot of people, people just like, there's rocks next to them. Like, no, it's a cairn. A cairn is like the little stack of rocks. That indicates, in this game anyways, if it's near a waterfall, that there's secrets behind said waterfall. So that's very important to note. So not all waterfalls are going to have secrets, but the waterfalls that have cairns will and do. Come on, horse. There it is. Fast travel point. If you're sitting on your horse, you can activate it too, so you don't have to get off your horse or dismount or anything like that. Demonis, we meet again. Yeah, I need a quicker path, man. It's that path right there. Shoot. So I need to go west, like hardcore west. And my horse right now can't necessarily traverse this as easily as I can, so let me just go ahead and run. Marcus, I'm very much looking forward to playing this, but I know when I do, I'll get very involved in it and become, yeah, that's what I'm at that point right now. Like, I am at that point right now. And I love it. Like, it's been a long time since I felt that way about a game. And initially, my initial impressions were skewed because I was sick and not feeling well, for sure, because I just wasn't in the mental space to grasp the complexity this game offered. But additionally, I think the big thing was the fact that there were some things that just weren't how they need to be. Like a lack of storage for a game that has, like, I would say probably like 500 plus collectibles. That's kind of like a big oversight. You know, that's a big, like, oh, how did we not think of that? And you know why they probably it didn't even occur to them? Is because they're used to having a pay model. You pay for storage, you pay for this, pay for that. And so it would make sense for them to be like, oh yeah, no, storage, we'll deal with storage when that becomes a thing. They didn't realize that that's actually quite important, you know, and you do need to have something like that built into the game already, right? So that's how you can stay kind of vertical if you're doing a traversal. That way you don't lose a lot of height. A little tip that I want to show you guys there as well. But anyways, when it comes down to it, I think that there were some kind of, I'd say, major oversights for the single player experience that they didn't really consider. And then as soon as they addressed them, that enhanced the game exponentially for me. Because not only does that mean they're listening, but that means they're going to be quick to make the changes. Also means that they're like, oh, shoot, we should have had that in there to begin with. So I think storage and expansion will be a thing that they're going to continue to improve upon. And but yeah, the game I'd say 9 out of 10 for me right now. It's just it's one of the best games I played in a long time. I don't want to say 10 out of 10 because I don't know. I mean, it's like absolutely perfect. I think it's really good. I think it's really, really good. But I can't think of a 10 out of 10, you know? It'd have to be just phenomenal. This game is really good, but I don't know. I think when you start handing out 10 out of 10s, you know, then it's like, okay, this is this. We need to all copy this exact format. And it's like, no, continue improving, you know? But anyways, no, this game is amazing. I did not enjoy it nearly as much in the beginning. My first impressions, like I said, were skewed, but after a week of changes and a week of Theraflu and honey tea, I think my eyes really opened up to how badass this game is. It's an excellent experience, and I would strongly suggest to anybody to experience, because it's something. It's just like unlike anything you've ever played. It's like a perfect mix of all the games that you like and love, you know, and it's so cool because very rarely do they pull it off. I don't know, well. They usually don't pull it off very well at all. It's just a kind of an amalgamation of games, kind of Frankenstein together, but this is like the best parts of many different games, and I love that. Rock says, all the horses, all the dogs, all the cats, all the mounts. It does require 100% involvement, so I need to be ready for that. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a game that you get more out of it in terms of the enjoyment and your experience, the more you just immerse yourself. And I say lose yourself in the game. Don't physically get lost and be like, oh, where the hell do I go? Like, you know, because I don't know where I'm at on the map. No. Get lost in the game, meaning embrace the game, embrace the mechanics, embrace what it's trying to, the experience it's trying to deliver to you, and then you'll love it. Like, I absolutely love this game. 2 weeks ago, I was not very impressed. I thought it was very decent. I kept saying how decent it was. Now I think it's exceptionally good. It's a very good game. I just don't like to say it's perfect, 10 out of 10, because that means it's perfect. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with it in terms of like what actual, you know, issues that I have with the game. But I would say that there are definitely things that can continue to improve upon, like storage expansion. There's quality of life things you can do as well. I'm not picking those up because a lot of them require you to do challenges that require weapons, so I wouldn't be able to benefit from those. And they're just going to fill up my inventory, so we've already chosen not to do that. Best 2026 game for now. I agree. I agree with that very strongly. I think Phantom Blade Zero will end up winning Game of the Year. I don't think Onimusha will, even though Onimusha is going to be fantastic too, but they're going to think it's a Souls-like and it's not. They're going to think the same thing for Phantom Blade Zero, but also then you have the whole, you know, what I call, like, it is people being silly. I don't even say the correct word, but because remember, once people realize that Phantom Blade Zero is Chinese made too, and it makes all these, they're going to be like, just like they did with Black Myth Wukong. Maybe let's get a game that's not, so we can have Game of the Year instead that's more on this side of the world. So we'll see. But Pearl Abyss has done an amazing thing with this game. I absolutely love it. I think it's really good. And I cannot wait to see how much more they improve upon it in the next coming days and weeks. I think storage would be a huge quality of life thing, as well as some of the other things I mentioned in terms of stacking and all of that. Crafting multiple things at once. Just little quality of life things will continue to elevate this game. But the experience that it delivers is just it's unmatched. I mean, it's better than Where Winds Meet because it's easier to navigate. It's better than Dragon's Dogma because there's just way more content and like there's just so much more going on. Like the Dragon's Dogma I thought was like it. But this is like in my level beyond that. So it's pretty cool. Marcus says B4 needs commitment, but I know it so well, go in and out. I'm sure this will be the same in time. Yeah, for sure. Like this is the game where I'm going to continue playing this game for sure. Like I will continue, revisiting it if there's ever new content or trying to come back because I want to 100% it for sure. Like and before I didn't, but I certainly want to see everything, collect everything possible. And if they give me the means to do that, such as the storage and all that, then I will gladly do it. Okay, Weapons of the World. We already have that one. So yeah, I will gladly. This is going to be a game I play for a long time. And this is more my style too. Like I like this fantasy type setting. It's just really fitting for me. Speak with the comrades. Oh, these guys. What's up, Unka? Talk to me. Unka? Unka never wants to talk. Oh, it's these guys. Never mind.
Mind yourself out there.
You mind yourself.
I get the point, but charging in won't do us any good. We need to assess the situation first. All we need to do.
Yeah, this game, I'm at the point where I'm pretty comfortable with it.
Simple as that.
And kind of the way that I'm exploring in terms of my off-stream profile, my personal file, which is just so nice. I just ride my horse off and I go to a point of interest.
Watch your tongue.
I'm starting to notice little trends and certain things, building types that have certain loots. You start noticing these little details, and it just makes it to where you get more efficient when you're exploring. So,
And now you're barking orders like you're running
Where Winds Meet is a mobile game converted to consoles. Well, I don't know. I mean,
gonna scout their camp anyway.
it's definitely playable on mobile, but the vast and extensive nature of that game, the fact that it's free, by the way, is freaking amazing. But the menus were so overwhelming. It was very difficult to learn unless you wanted to spend the time on it, and that's why people start turning away from it. The combat and the boss, it's crazy good. It's just like Wolong Fallen Dynasty. It's a good ass game, but it's just, and then it's free.
The way you just fucking talk to me.
But it does have a pay model, and it does require like daily logins and things like that. It has an online component, and I don't like the online component of games that is required. I like it online component to be optional. So this game, no online. That to me is perfect. I love that. I don't want to be able to log in every day just because I have to play the game just so I can get rewarded. It's just a gotcha kind of thing that continues to like, it's like that dopamine. Oh, I logged in, I get a reward, and if I log in every day, I can get this reward that I could pay money for. You know, it's like, that's not a model I respect, but it's a smart business model. It's just not a good model for, I don't think, for most gamers. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. Unless that's the only game you're playing, and trust me, I have to play more than one game. This game will keep me busy for a long time. This will be my casual, like when I'm like, you know, having some JD and Coke, popping this game in and just having a blast with it, you know. Oh, look at the cat. He's so chunky. Chunky boy. Look at this guy. Oh. He's a loafy cat. He's loafy. He's so big. He's like 20 pounds. Yes. Why are you whining? You're a whiny boy. That's so funny, man. Oh, that's so funny. Be my friend forever, you loaf. I love this cat already. It's a calico, so it's probably a chick. I'm gonna put you down, okay? There you go. Come on. Yeah. It's so whiny, like my cats. Free to play. I love that it's free to play. I think that's so cool. The fact that it's free to play, I'm just like, wow. Where Winds Meet was really good. It was just the delivery, like I said, was very MMO, because it is an MMO, right? And I'm unfamiliar with that, and it does require massive investment that I would say is different from the investment you want to put in this game. This game, you want to just explore and learn it, and you want to spend the time so you can enjoy it. The time spent in Where Winds Meet is learning the game, learning all the menus and navigating all the different daily rewards and whatever else. This game doesn't require you to spend that much time to learn it. You can get you. I mean, it's like any other game. The control scheme, whatever. It's a little clunky for like the first few hours, but combat is very intuitive and things like that, and so it gets really natural over time. So you don't have to spend hours and hours and hours to learn the game. It's just more so hours and hours to enjoy and find all the things, you know, the game has to offer. So Where Winds Meet was, you have to learn the game, and yes, you can combat and do things like that, but you just wouldn't know what the hell you're doing if you just jump in and just say, okay, I'm going to this point over here. You can explore so much and learn about the game, and if you take the time to invest, that game is really good. I loved it. Like I was playing it nonstop for like, I don't know, 2-3 weeks. So it's a very good game as well. It's just a different delivery system, and it forces you to invest time to learn the game so you can enjoy it to the fullest. You can pretty much brute force your way through this game if you do the main quest, and if you're paying attention, the main quest is the tutorial for the game. It shows you how to manage your camp, how to do every single mechanic featured in the game, like even dyeing clothes and all that stuff. It's all featured in the main quest. So those are all things that you can learn from the main quest. The rest of the game is for you to then use that knowledge to apply elsewhere, or to figure out things and experiment with things that aren't pivotal to the game but are fun to enhance the experience or just cool little secrets. So that's different from Where Winds Meet. Did you see Kazan? Another favorite of yours is having patches and new DLC. The new DLC. I thought that was gonna be. I saw a patch, but I thought that was like just April Fool's stuff. So I didn't know that is that real? So I didn't know. I thought it was just April Fool's. So many announcements on April Fool's. I just ignored all of them because I didn't even open social media that day. Because the first one I saw was about some controller that was like AI powered, and I was like, oh gosh. And then I was like, oh, it's April Fool's. I did not know that. I do like Kazan. And I think it's fantastic in terms of the art style and the combat, but I still would say that even though as much as I would love to like that game even more, like I think Neo ranks a little higher because the inspiration is largely pulled from Neo. So I kind of revere the original game a little bit higher than Kazan, but Kazan is still very good. And sadly, I wasn't able to ever complete my challenge run, so I just had to play it like a normal person. Obtain important information by eavesdropping. The eavesdrop option will appear if there's information that can be overheard nearby. Press L1 to eavesdrop. I love eavesdropping.
Those bloody jackals are making my life a misery.
Wait. How do I eavesdrop?
Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
Well, I'm not. I kind of suck at eavesdropping. Hold on. Do I need to like be able to see them? Rock says, I must give it a try, a second try. That kind of thing makes me get out and delete the game. Yeah, I don't necessarily like the I have to log in every day thing. This is very stressful. It's a stressful thing. Like a lot of people get the reward like that. Like, oh yeah, cool. I logged in and I got this reward. But to me, it's very stressful. Oh, hi. And the reason being is because like I can't play one game every day all the time because I have to move on to other topics and games. So if I just covered one single game, it'd be amazing. But this is not the reality. So that style of gameplay, that, oh, I gotta log in before midnight or whatever, it's very stressful. Maybe what I saw was fleeting. Maybe I saw fleetingly. I don't know. I haven't looked at it. So I kind of ignored everything that happened on April 1st because you know how it is. Bloody jackals, man. He keeps saying it. These bankers, dude. Bloody bankers is what it is. Well, I don't know how to do this, so... Bloody bankers. Maybe it was the old English accents in this game are so funny. They love old English accents in the game. Yeah, they use it so much. What do I do? How do I do this? What do I do?
Wonder what's going through his mind at a time like this.
Or I gift him through the wall like, here's this.
It'll be something, I'm sure.
But this just kind of makes sense because it's like medieval fantasy, so it makes sense, you know? Ah. I don't know what to do. Because they know people play on mobile every day, everywhere. Yeah, that too. The fact that that was ingenious for them to add it to be mobile. Because the game itself, I think, was more so designed for PC. But I think they certainly ported it to mobile instantly. And I think that is an ingenious thing to do because that just allows you to capitalize on that, like the fact that people use phones every freaking day. I did it.
Seems he's got plenty to keep him busy down in the command post.
Let me actually listen to this. That was it.
Should pay him a visit soon.
He said one thing. Y'all need to speak faster. That's another thing too. They have these pauses because they recorded the lines individually, but they pause like kind of like in certain dialogue and interactions. It pauses for like maybe 2 seconds. It's an unnatural pause that just wouldn't happen in real life. That is slightly immersion breaking and some dialogue and some cutscenes. Marcus says maybe what I saw. Yeah, old English accents. Yeah, they are goofy. Rock says because people play every day on mobile. Yep. Not the same with consoles. Never play on my phone or portable PC. I don't either. I have some portable consoles and I do play like on the Switch when I go like on a trip or something. At least I used to a little bit more frequently, but I'm just more of a console guy really. And my phone is like a very old version of the iPhone. That's like the iPhone 8 or something. So, you know, I'm not a guy that I don't have to have all the newest. I'm not a materialistic person. I like collecting games. I like because I think of it like preserving history and stuff because it's so cool. It's a big part of my life. But I do not like. I'm not very. Oh, I need this because it's new and shiny. I don't really care about stuff like that. I'm just very simple in that way. Like I have my vices and that's my games and whatever, but I have like, for example, the base model PS5. I didn't get a PS5 Pro or whatever, but like I maintain it. I try and take care of it. You know, I don't know. I think it just allows me to appreciate it more, you know, because it's like, I don't know, more scared. I don't know. But if I'm just like, okay, let me buy the next one, I don't know. I do like to have the consoles because, again, that's a big part of what I do, and it's cool to have like that piece of history in my eyes. Is he sick or something? There he is. Yeah, you gotta fight through that, man. Quit being a sissy.
Looks like you've seen something you'd rather forget.
You only play on PS5. Yeah, PS5 is the primary that I use, but you know, other than the fact that we had to rearrange some things and that where I record and all that, and where I stream, it just makes it a little more difficult to use the other systems. But I can still easily plug in the Xbox One, which is what I have, or the Xbox Series S is in the back. So there's a few things, you know, that we could do, but PS5 has everything you need for the most part. I have the Steam Deck, which I haven't used in a while. I have the Switch up here. So everything's like semi interchangeable, at least. It used to be way easier, but now we rearranged a few things, so it's a little harder for me to. I can't just swap the HDMI and be done. I gotta pull the consoles out and all that stuff. Marcus is only on Xbox for sure. That new console should be fun when it comes out. And I'll get it, because especially if it allows you to play PC games, that could be another way for me to avoid having to purchase a PC. Even though I really need to do that. My goal will be to do that after, you know, I'd say after May, June, whatever. Alright, so find a way to make contact with the secret organization. Rock says, I play Switch only in family vacations because my 8-year-old nephew asked me to play with him. It's his only... Yeah, so I play Switch with my wife and my daughter all the time, so... Well, I mean, I say all the time, but you know, like whenever we want to play together like that. What in the nards? How do I get there, brother? It Takes Two in Mario Kart? Yeah. I haven't played It Takes Two, but I heard good things about it. I think it was like, you know, one of those where it's like, oh my god, oh, is this gambling? You know, I was playing, yeah, I don't even understand, because it's like poker, but I don't even understand poker in like real life, so I was like, oh, whatever, man. The only thing I do with cards is magic tricks. And I haven't done them in months now, so I'm a little rusty, but I like doing magic tricks. 2 times a year, you play It Takes Two and Mario Kart. Hey, that's very kind of you to have done that, though, to be able to spend time with your family. It's memories like that he'll remember. Things like that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love stuff like that. Let me in. It's a good co-op puzzle game. Yeah, co-op puzzles. That's a fun way to do it for sure. I like your mask. Or your helmet.
Speak your purpose.
Let me in. The truth of the underground store, I guess.
This is the larder that keeps our town fed. Be gone if you've got no business here.
Okay. He's not happy. Do I say truth, right?
Aye. Just make sure you don't do anything to arouse further suspicion.
It worked. Marcus says, yes, the Helix will be amazing. PC content will be great with all that downloading and putting in files nonsense. Yeah, indeed. I hope they make it pretty seamless as well. Rock says, you can play it with a friend or with your wife. I don't have friends, sadly, but... I do have a wife. She's my best friend. Rock says it takes two. Won game of the year. Okay, there you go. There you go. Story of a couple. Can I go now? I'm gonna save because I haven't saved in like I don't know how many hours. I almost saved over my other file, which would have made me cry. I'm lonely. It's a story of a couple. Can I go? Can I go in here now? I get punched. I am going to fight everybody in this town. Whoa, I like that. The battered veggies? Heck yeah, you are. Marcus, we are your friends. That's right. You guys are my buddies, man. It's like, so I always tease and I say that I always say it's like having people over, right? And like whenever I'm streaming, it's like you guys are on my couch, so to speak. And I love that. It's like whenever you're playing games and you have your friends on the couch. That's why I enjoy the streaming experience so much. And before, you know, I was really, I don't know, I was just more like lone wolf style, you know, and even it even kind of showed in the beginning of my other channel. Like I was more of like an ideal version of myself and like this personality or this character that was like distant from the viewers. And I think that's why that channel doesn't have a proper community. And this channel, which is 5 times smaller, has a stronger community, and I love, and I kind of miss that. I'm like, when I'm doing content for that channel, I'm like, well, whoever, I hope that it lands on somewhere. But here, when I'm doing content, I'm like, oh, I can't wait for, I'm just making this up, can't wait for Marcus to see, I can't wait for fam to see this. Oh, I wonder what Rox is going to say about this, or, you know, whatever, right? So it's so much fun because I have like, I associate this channel and the content I make with the people, and I always, as I say, that you guys are the best part of my channel, because I would not do this if it was just me. I couldn't handle it anymore. I was streaming alone to myself forever, and it was so sucky. When I started having the community start building, you guys started coming in. That was such a great feeling. And it's like now to the point where that's all I want to do. I want this to be the primary source of kind of how everything works with, you know, this business of mine. So it's like really looking forward to continue growing it that way. But yeah, the other channel, it's just different because I don't have a proper community, you know? And because it was that, I think it was that separation kind of thing that I did. Like, oh, let me, you know, gotta be distant, have that separate, and that's what created that kind of rift between the community. But, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, you guys are my buddies, man. For sure. I tease when I say that, but mostly when I say that, I'm talking about like in my personal life, I don't have anyone physically here at all. So that is very true, and it's by choice. It's not because I'm like, oh my gosh, feel sorry for me. Like, no, it's definitely, I'd be a terrible friend because I'm always doing this stuff, or I'm with my family, and I will never be like, well, I'm gonna sacrifice time because this. Like, if it's not for my gaming YouTube thing, then it's family. So I don't really have time, like, to be, oh, you know what, let's go meet up and have a drink. Like, I would never be able to do that. So I would be a terrible friend in real life. So I need to get more information, apparently, because we've had a similar situation like this. We had dialogue options, but I only have the one choice and then the dialogue. So maybe I just lie? I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, you guys are my buddies. Rock says, at least my nephew has stopped to play FA. What is FA? FA 2024? FIFA? No. Forza? I don't know. Any of those realistic type simulator type games? Definitely not my favorite. I don't like games that are like so realistic that I'd rather just go out and do it, you know? Not that I can go out and drive like a Formula 1 race car, but you know what I'm saying? Like, there's games out there that are like, gosh, what is it? Like Farming Simulator 2027. Like, they have those every year. So that means there's enough people playing the game, which is insane. But for it to come out every year, I'm gonna lie.
Where'd you hear that?
I don't know.
Be that as it may, I still can't let you in.
Oh, come on. Mysterious faction within Bayan.
This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs.
My goodness. It is FIFA? Okay.
Haven't you heard?
And FIFA would be soccer, or football as they say, on the other side of the pond. Not a big fan of that either, honestly. That sport in general. Do I say truth or lie? Truth.
Just make sure you don't do anything to
They're not gonna like truth. I think I just need to keep lying. Because that's gonna end the dialogue, isn't it? Yep.
This town's under the protection of the Blue Fang.
This fool, man. Mark says, was gonna get Susanna a PS5 Pro, but she would prefer a new pair of shoes. To be honest, the Pro would be cheaper. Be like, no, we need to play video games. Get her the Pro and then like the newest Sims game. Dang, I don't even know, man.
Seems my suspicions were warranted.
Ah.
I've nothing more to say to you.
Yeah, I was talking about the Inhuman 1 channel. Like, I have like 50,000 subscribers on that channel, and when I make the content, like half the time I make it, it's met with so much hostility and negativity and criticism. Because I don't have, like, out of the 50,000 people, there's a very small percentage that are actually returning viewers that, you know, like, enjoy the content. And some of it is you guys that watch it occasionally, but I just don't have the same community over there. And it's really unfortunate because that channel is so big and it's growing, but it's just a pain to make content there because it's just, again, the amount of negativity is just, it's just insane how much you have to deal with it. And here, if I make content, like, I'm gonna be met with one of you guys saying something funny or whatever, but there it's like that's gonna be heavily criticized, and like, you know, they always insult your intelligence because it's anonymously insulting someone is easy to do on the internet these days. So it's like I just get sick of it, and I'm like, I'm at the point in my life where I just want positivity. I want peace. I don't want no negativity, toxicity, any of that. So it's just kind of a chore now. It was before, that was my baby, my passion project, and I'm still gonna continue that, but it's much more enjoyable to make content on this channel, in my opinion. Okay, we'll lie and then say no faction? I mean, my gosh. Oh, come on.
I've nothing more to say to you.
Okay, so do I have to do this, maybe?
Keeps our town fed. Be gone if you've got no business here.
See, this is where it's important to pay attention, and I did not pay attention.
Where'd you hear that?
Society's secret base. I don't know.
Be that as it may, I still can't let you in. This town's under the protection of the Blue Fangs.
I will just slaughter everybody in this town
Outsiders aren't welcome
so that I can gain access. Don't push me. None of these worked, right? Yeah, okay, whatever.
I've nothing more to say to you.
Lovely. I should have paid attention. See, there's some quests where, like, when I was playing off stream, like, oh yeah, it makes perfect sense, but find a clue about the mysterious faction. Okay. I'm gonna bust up in here since you guys don't seem to care if I come in here. Cheese. Cheese, please. Alright, wow, that made me a little dizzy. And this is the back door. Nothing of importance here, just a bunch of silliness. Is that a secret door? Ooh, that kind of looks secrety. No, it's just literally the way outside. So the Blue Fangs is another faction. I'm not sure about this Bayan tribe they keep referring to. Okay, he's just gonna bar it off. Let's go find this clue. I didn't even notice on the map behind me. It gives us a clue or a marker. So let's go back over here and run over and grab it. Silly me. That's what happens. I get so caught up in chat. I don't pay attention to the game. And this game is one where you do need to pay attention when you're playing. You need to listen to the dialogue or whatever. You can always use your notes and refer to your journal, but that's reading and ugh. Nobody reads these days. Just kidding.
Has ogling ever worked for you?
Ogling? Ogling. Has ogling ever worked for you? Yeah. I think it has. It's flattering to ogle. Let's do this. Ooh, fish skewers, yummy. Susanna says, hi, Mr. Inhuman. Want to say a hello before you. Marcus has gone off to do that disgusting share spray screen with the spray cream. Oh my gosh. No ham today? No ham bits today? That is too funny. I bet the cats love it though. I bet they love it. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a wonderful weekend and getting ready to Marcus said you usually hide the eggs all around the house and stuff. It's gonna be lots of fun. But I hope you have a great time, a great weekend. And I hope you've been doing well. I guess I'm gonna go around the front then. I don't know what the heck. I don't see anything here.
I do something to earn this attention.
Huh. No ham. No ham? That is so funny. Those cats are spoiled. My girls are spoiled too, though. They're so noisy. Today they're not. Because my wife's home, so they're not nearly as crazy as they normally are. They get kind of obnoxious sometimes. Especially when I'm streaming and it's just me here, because they're like, you're not paying me any attention. Let's see. Ooh, satisfying grilled fish and wowzers. Everything looks delicious. Chewy rice cakes. Huh. Filling chewy rice cakes. Wow, that looks delicious, but that's super expensive. Oh, speak of the devil.
Get some more.
That's Spooky complaining. What are you doing? I don't know where she's at. She's sneaky today. Come here.
Find it useful.
Come here, Spooky. Spooky. Come here. I don't know where she's at. She keeps talking to me, though.
Enjoying the day?
Come here. Oh, hi. You listen. You never listen to me. Come here. Say hi to the world. Come here and say hi to the whole world. Come here. Come here. Literally jump on me. Come here. Okay. She's like, nah, I'm just going to rub on your legs. That's all I needed. Come here. Come here. Come on. She didn't want to. She's going to do it. Yep, she's going to do it. I'm just going to not pay attention. She'll do it. Come on.
That jackal stirred up trouble again just a couple of days back.
There you go. How do I eavesdrop on these guys? Ah! She jumped on me and then slapped me with her tail and then jumped right off. Alright, I have to eavesdrop on these guys then. Ah, I can do it from here. What do you want? There must be something.
That jackal stirred up trouble again just a couple of days back.
Oops. She like has a little howl. Eavesdrop, dude, bro. Okay, there you go. There it is. Gosh.
To those jackals.
Okay, let me listen to this. Must put an end to those jackals.
It's time for the blue fangs to make their move.
Okay, there's like warring factions or something apparently.
I saw them slipping into the underground command post. You think they're up to something?
Okay, so that's interesting. I'm not sure what answer that's going to give me for that dialogue choice, but we'll go and continue. Because I said the word fish. You know, they know the word T-R-E-A-T. They don't know the word fish or tuna, but we do give them that sometimes, but we call it something different, and they're like, ah, they go crazy for it. Susanna says, no ham today, Mr. Rocks. Yes, I do the egg thing on Sunday. Keeps them busy for hours and out from under my feet so I can get a lot done. That's so fun. That's awesome, man. Okay, let's try again.
Please go on in.
He said, please go in.
Not just
He said, please go in, and then he says, halt. Make up your mind, question mark, man. Triple question marks. So I go here?
towns under the protection of the blue fangs.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Haven't you heard? Outsiders aren't welcome in Payloon. You're not welcome here either.
Lovely, thank you. Blue fangs. That's the new option.
Been poking around.
There you go.
There are only two reasons someone comes looking for us.
For trouble. I'm looking for trouble. Leader of the Blue Fangs.
I see what you're after.
Yeah, dude, just whatever I haven't been paying attention to the lore. Tell me what I need to do.
I'll need permission. Wait.
Nice. I'm like, you tell me how to progress the story. Truth then?
Just make sure you don't do anything to arouse further suspicion.
That probably didn't work. Can I cut through now? Dude, I literally just don't understand. Let's go eavesdrop some more. That seems to be the name of this game in today's session. I'm gonna need to eavesdrop on you guys. Let me go around back, I guess. Well.
I dream of him still.
Nice.
I dream of him still.
Wait. What are you doing?
I dream of him still.
What is happening?
The jackals murdered him.
Which cat's calling Mr. Human? Sounds like they fancy some spray cream. Spooky. That was spooky. The only one that ever comes up front, usually, because she's a little bit more brave and willing to get some snacks and treats. Sushi's a little more shy.
I'm sure of it. He's scheming vengeance on the jackals as we
But yeah, that was spooky. That's the one that always shows up. Her little black tail's always smacking me in the face and stuff.
Where is Torstein? I haven't seen him about.
Okay, Torstein? Do we need that information?
Down in the underground command post.
Ah, okay. They have a whole operation down there then. Find a clue about the leader of the Blue Fangs. Alright, that should be sufficient information for us to now use and then bust up in here. Is that okay for me to jump up on? Nice. Okay, nice vault. Yeah, I think she wants some spray cream too. She's always down for treats. Like, always.
Surely the jackals won't reach his ear. Hold! Not just anyone.
He said, come on in, halt! It's like, which one is it, man? Alright, and the reason why sometimes there's that unnatural dialogue is because this game is dubbed for many different languages, so it makes sense to that, you know, for that in that degree, I guess. Leader of the Blue Fangs.
I see what you're after.
I just want to progress the story, bro.
I'll need permission. Wait here. You even know the captain by name.
Oh, I lied. Haha, nice.
Given the circumstances, I had no choice.
Okay, so you have to lie almost every time for this guy.
You can go on and head down.
Thank you. I'm gonna meet with the captain now. May I pass? Do I get a key or what? Move! No key required, okay. She says, oh, spooky bless her. She's saying enough now down in the silly game. It's time for cuddles and exactly. No, that is 100% what she wants. But she gets mad because I'm not paying her attention. And they've already eaten. I mean, they're all good. It's just, she wants attention. She wants love. Some TLC.
How did you find this place?
You let me in. They just let me in.
Easy now.
I look so cool. I do want different gloves though, but I look awesome.
Well. Been a long time. Forgive them. We're all on edge these days.
Nice.
That's fine.
It's fine. His voice is so good. He did a lot of voiceover work actually, Alec Newman.
Can't risk exposing our location to anyone.
Same as Marcus. Yep.
Indeed. Your timing couldn't be better.
Well, I'm glad we actually busted in here.
Plan to reclaim Payloon. Those black bear bastards have been snatching folks, sending them to who knows where. Rescuing the prisoners is our
Yeah, they've been capturing a lot of Paylonese people.
We've already figured out where they're being held captive. Will you join us? Right. You can take care of the situation in the mountains. I'll get going.
Yeah, we look great. Without the cloak, it's actually really nice.
Light the beacon once
And
you're
I think I just need new gloves. A nice pair of gloves. And we can essentially set them up with whatever abyss gears we have. So additional damage to humanoids is not bad at all. Plus the increased attack. That's really good. But yeah, I wish that some of these other sets had sockets. So you can see here the Ashclaw leather armor, although it's a black bear disguise, it does not allow me to socket any gear. If you look at the Blackwing leather below, you can see that it has stamina regen, movement speed, and ice resistance. Those are 3 sockets that can be changed out, swapped out for different abyss gears, which eventually I'll probably go for attack. So I can do something like, moving in either increased defense in those gears, stamina regen, stuff like that's always good. Not necessarily the elemental resistances. We can always maybe take a, drink a soup or something for that. We don't need to necessarily invest too heavily into weather resistant type gear or climate resistant gear. Because until we get to those regions, I think it's fine just to maybe rely on soups and things like that. All right, so follow the soldier. Oh, okay, my bad. Over here chatting my buns off. But we do look cool. Can only look cooler though. Have to find the dude now. Who am I supposed to follow, man? This guy?
It's an honor, Grammy. I'll guide you from here.
Is it auto? Okay. Making sure my lantern's on automatic. That I don't like that orange glow all the time. It just looks kind of ugly.
It really is good to see you.
Takes away from how pretty this game actually is. This game looks great. All the things going on in the game, initially it was flat, but then even then, one of my initial complaints was how flat the game looked. And within a few days, one of the first things they did was enhance the graphics on console. And I was like, man, at that point, they also added the storage, and I was like, they're just listening. That's really nice and comforting to know, they're going to continue just enhancing this game and improving upon it. Come on, horse. I can't summon this location.
This way.
Herspia, to me! There it is. Wait, Herspia?
No time to waste.
Oh my gosh, the goats. Sorry. Show me the way. His horse is really nice. What a great color. Like a chestnut. And mine's like a buckskin. Go on. So am I in Paylon? Oh, I'm in Bayan. Okay.
Jackals and black bears around every bend. Loon hasn't known a quiet day.
We'll get to the location and then we'll go ahead and end the stream there so we can end this session and then continue our fist-only challenge run next week.
Man, woman, child.
Also, there's a poll that we're going to be doing to celebrate the 6-year anniversary for the channel. This channel would turn 6 years old on March 31st, and we're going to be doing a co-op stream. Looks like we're going to be possibly, based on the poll results, be streaming on April 18th, on that Saturday, I think, for 6 hours to celebrate 1 hour per each year. The channel's been active, and we'll do a co-op stream and play some games together, and it'll be lots of fun. But really looking forward to it. So we want to make that a big turnout if we can. Man, this area looks really nice. It's like autumn. There's an abyss artifact or a seal artifact to my left, but again, we're not going to be picking those up.
Jackals are on constant patrol. Luckily, I found a path that keeps out the jackal's sight. Follow it, and we can reach our destination unseen.
Excellent. So we'll go ahead and follow this path and get to the destination, and then it'll be an excellent stopping point for this one. We're in the weavery now. I wonder if they make, I don't know if they're making like baskets or something, or if they're making something more beneficial, maybe like backpacks. Susan says, Marcus just came by with cream and what looks like cheese strings on his top with the cats following him. It's all a bit disgusting. You know, I don't like the spray cheese very much, but I do like cheese sticks. I love cheese sticks. Matter of fact, I think I was eating some the other day on stream. I was like, oh yeah, my little snacks. I like cheese, string cheese. It's so good. Drake's Fall Gorge. There you go.
You're on. It's best to move quietly and stay out of sight.
All right.
The jackals spot you. I shudder to think of the consequences.
Do I need to crouch or something, or what?
I've no doubt that you could cut them down, Greymane. But there is another way.
There's always another way. After this crouch like this. See, when you see the vignette around the screen, that means that you're actually concealed.
Get there without giving them reason to sacrifice more innocent souls.
Oh, okay. Thank you for your troubles. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and do a few things here. We're going to save really quickly. That way we can actually, because you only have 3 autosaves, so we're going to save over this file right here. We're going to stand up, zoom in, because it looks awesome. And this is where we sign out. Suzanne says, okay, good night, Mr. Newman. Have a lovely weekend and love to your family as well. As always, see you soon. Absolutely. Same to you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Everybody in chat, thank you guys so much for stopping by today. Much love to everybody here. You guys are amazing. You guys keep me going. And definitely always, it's the highlight of my day to be able to hang out and share these awesome experiences with you guys. So we're going to end it for today, and we'll continue the fist-only challenge run Monday of next week. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. Much love to everybody in chat. Until next time, it's the Inhuman one.